Yo, yo, yo. Peace and blessings. It is another Tuesday. Hope everyone had a great one. And you are here again at Black Bottom. So let's get it.
Or no paper, no phone, no texting, no writing, nobody telling me what to say. This from the brain, from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
All right, come on in. Get you some water. Eat you some fruit. Roll you a blunt. Have you a beer. Get you a cocktail. Drink you some juice. But just leave them pills alone. Them mugs will kill you. You are here again at Black Bottom.
Ever since we met last night, I've been trying to keep my distance. I just want to play my cards right. It takes one false move and you'll be gone. But maybe it's alright. I can't tell if it's the right moment, but baby, anyhow, I can't hold it in anymore. 'Cause it's starting to come out. It's starting to come out. I've been holding it in for too long. Yeah, it's starting to come out. It's starting to come out. And I can't pretend anymore. Oh, I'm yours. Never thought I'd even try. After just one day, it's special, yeah. But there is something in your eyes. Ooh, one false move and you'll be gone. You maybe it's alright. I can't tell if maybe it's the right moment, but baby, anyhow, I can't hold it in anymore. No, 'cause it's starting to come out. It's starting to come out. I've been holding it in for too long. Yeah, it's starting to come out. It's starting to come out. And I can't pretend anymore. Ooh, I'm yours. Starting to come out. Starting to come out. Starting to come out. Ooh, I'm yours. Starting to come out. Starting to come out. Ooh, I'm yours. music just turns me on.
Let's have some asses wiggling. I want some perfection.
I know we all make mistakes. I know it's hard to change. Why wouldn't you know that you were causing me pain? And maybe I was willing to, but why did you let me give you much too much? Don't know what I expect. Tell me, did you mind too much? I had to lie to be by your side. Mama said blind. I found myself, found myself, found. I found myself, found myself, found. Eu não tô magoada, nem amargada, porque fica zangada com peixe que não voa, com frio que não amona, com deserto sem água. Não te posso forçar, sei o que não vê. Não me senti segura dependendo de você. I know it may be hard to hear, it was harder to say. Saí, procurei. I found myself, found myself, found. I found myself, found myself, found. I don't wanna leave, if this is what it means. Never asked you to die for me, just wanted you to try for me. I could never rely on you like you relied on me, like you relied on me. They say brush is meant for shoulders, not for hips. You believe that you like that lift your lips high. Rather know the truth than to fallacy. Afraid that I will see is right in front of me. Found myself, found. I found myself, found myself, found. Live my life and I will find it. Sometimes I need to be reminded. Live my life and I will find it. Sometimes I need to be reminded. Live my life and I will find it. Find it, find it, find it, find it, find it, find it. Da, da, na, na, na. Da, 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 da.
Yo, peace and blessings to everybody that's tuning in right now. We are live streaming, double streaming. We are both on our YouTube and our Facebook page. Shout out to all y'all that's coming in. Just catch the vibe. We'll get the show in a minute. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We about to have a good one tonight. You're out of chance. We got the fellowship. You dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Oh my gosh, the music just turns me on.
Chicago, nigga. Scared of you motherfuckers. Yeah, baby.
I the meanest? Sure enough. And I the prettiest? Sure enough. And I'm the baddest mofo low down around this town? Sure enough. Well, who am I? Sure enough. Who am I? Sure enough. I can't hear you. Sure enough.
Não é só na vida que a vida não é na janela que se olha. Há uma linha clara perto da saída. Fecha os olhos e você vai ver. Não é só aqui que só ilumina coisas do além que vão além. Quando de repente é coincidência, nem precisa se esforçar pra crer. Apagaram as luzes pra eu ver. Saí da onde vim pra eu poder ser. Você mostrou o caminho pra eu andar. Eu disse é pelo mar que eu vou nadar. Não é só na vida que a vida não é na janela que se olha. Há uma linha clara perto da saída. Fecha os olhos e você vai ver. Não é só aqui que só ilumina coisas do além que vão além. Quando de repente é coincidência, nem precisa se esforçar pra querer. Apagaram as luzes pra eu ver. Saí da onde vim pra eu poder ser. Você mostrou o caminho pra eu andar. Eu disse é pelo mar que eu vou nadar.
Chicago, nigga.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough.
Oh, we having some technical difficulties right now. I don't know what's going on, gang. I don't know what's going on. I have no clue what is going on with my music. But now all of a sudden, everything wants to go to the shits. Oh, wow. I'm not even online. I hope y'all are online. I hope we are online because I am not online right now. On my laptop. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm going to work this out. I don't know what's happening, but something ain't right. Something ain't right. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I have no clue. But I'm trying to work it out right now so we get this show started. Because, yeah, I just need to get the show started. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God. Technology just be technologizing in the worst way. And I hate that. I really do. I really do. And I don't know what's happening. Oh, wow. I don't have no internet. For what? Oh, Jesus. Why is my stuff saying it's not? Okay, here we go. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been thinking by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, y'all. Internet be tripping.
You always make me feel like, oh yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone, yeah, you're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like, oh yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone, yeah, you're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. You got me feeling some type of way. You make me wanna stay in all day. You're the reason I can't get out of bed. I just can't stop thinking about you. 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 I just can't stop thinking about you.
Let's get ready to rumble! Hey, here we go. It's time for the show. Yo, you are here at the Ross Cast. Come on, let's go.
In this moment, yes, I cannot say what's wrong or right. addicted to the good life. Yeah, lead the way. I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow to the edge of it all, to the edge of it all. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. Yeah, susceptible night before the moment flies. Ooh, so tell your good night. I'm scared of you motherfuckers. 'Cause I'll find a better one. Chicago, nigga. Susceptible night.
All right, let's go. We back at it. We back at it. We are back at it. Let's get it. We are back at it.
Can stop me.
What's the word?
'Cause I'm addicted to you. I realize either way I follow. No need to say.
Peace all those tuning in tonight.
I follow to the edge of it all. So tell your good night, 'cause I'll find a better one. Yeah, susceptible night before the moment flies.
Yeah, baby.
We are back. One more again.
You want to come home with me tonight? It's been a while.
So what is it this time? You just want to be held, or you want the LD?
What you think it is? I want the LD, baby. And then I want to be held. That's all right with you?
You know me. It's my duty to please that booty.
Yo, what is going on tonight on this after the holiday weekend that we had? I am Ross Lee, your host, and you are here at another edition of the Black Bottom Roscast, where we try to bring the real and give as much information to help us move further in life as best as we can. I hope everyone's been good. I hope everyone was safe over this holiday weekend. I hope you had a great one as well. I hope you spent it with your families and friends. And I also hope that you all are striving to be the best version of yourself. Unfortunately, in my circle here in the Illinois area, we took some heavy hits over the week. And we lost another good one here not too long ago, the other day. A sister by the name of K Killer. So for the family of her and the family of UH and everybody that was with her, that knew her, knew who she was, knew what she was about, I give my deepest condolences for her loss. We are losing people left and right, y'all. But yet and still, a lot of us black folk, us coloreds, us niggers, we just keep doing the same ass bullshit and then want to keep giving the same ass phony ass condolences and stuff like that. I saw what happened on Duck's page not too long ago. One of his family members that had took over his page, and God rest his soul. I'm sorry for those that know me, that know how cool I was with Duck. I couldn't make it to his his viewing and his repast. I had a lot of other stuff going on with my family and stuff like that. But I give my deepest condolences. But I heard the shit show that happened. I saw the post that was posted on his page. And this is the one thing that kills me about us people. A lot of times it don't even be the outsiders that are like acquaintances to these people that we know. It be our own flesh and blood. It be our own cousins, our own brothers, our own sisters, our own nieces and nephews and aunts and uncles and shit that keep up bullshit in people's families, man. That shit is sad. Hey, shout out to one of my Belizean sisters, Miss Tiffany Lee. She part of the family. Ironically, her father just passed away. And man, look, man, life is short, y'all. You doing all this evil shit. You doing all this, things for clout. You doing all these things for some kind of recognition without regards to your people or to our people. You're serving us no justice, you know. And it's like every day is something. Every day there's some issue. Every day there's some fighting. Every day there's some disagreement. But you can work these disagreements out if you mature as an adult and just sit down and talk about it and work that shit out, man. It shouldn't have to always be, you know, dramas and issues, man. You know, it shouldn't have to be that way, yo. Like real talk. So shout out to my sis that had a loss. My Belizean sister. You know, yeah, it's hard to lose family members, especially if you care about them and they was good people, man. I've lost some of mines over the years, and yeah, it hurt. It hurt, but it's life. It's really nothing we can do to stop it. Especially if they live their life and it just happens. You can't even get upset behind it. What's upsetting is when you cut your life short over stupidity, when you cut your shit short over carelessness, when you shut your shit short over fugazi movements. I've been seeing a lot of things in the circles I used to be a part of that's been, you know, no longer a part. It happened because of fugaziness. It happened because of bullshit. It happened because of stupidity. But you guys call yourselves leaders. You guys call yourselves beacons of communities, and you're trying to help the community. How is that helping the community moving and doing things that y'all do, man? You know, it's a shame. It's blasphemy, in my opinion. If y'all want to do this street madness, take them leather vests off and just get in the streets, man. Ain't nobody gonna think of. I mean, shit. You know who you know. You around who you around. What's the difference? Some of y'all utilize this crap for bad intentions. It ain't for the right ones. But what do I know? I don't know nothing. I'm just a person that was a part of it for well over a decade that saw a lot of things on the inside, on the outside, all around, all about. You know, I don't know nothing. You know, Hell, half y'all didn't want to listen to me anyway. What I was saying wasn't even, respected in some circles. And that's okay. I'm not here to kiss your ass. I ain't here to get your approval. I ain't here to, you know, get your sympathy and empathy. None of that shit. All I wanted was the respect. I supported you with all mine and what I had, and I just want the same in return. I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, I think that's fair. I think that's about square. my Kill Bill voice. I think that was the right thing to do. That's what I was taught. I don't know how some of y'all are learning out here, but I made a post the other day with all the madness that I've been seeing. Y'all need to just shut the shit down. Y'all don't need to be a part of that. Y'all just need to the whole city of Chicago, uh, city of Chicago. I won't say the whole state of Illinois because there's other people out here that's doing things the right way. But you motherfuckers that's out in these certain circles that's in the city of Chicago, y'all need to shut that shit down. Y'all ain't doing this shit the right way. Y'all following behind a bum ass motherfucker that think he the king, and y'all gonna run yourselves over a bridge. Real fucking talk. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. That's all I'm gonna go on with it. And before we go any further, this here show is sponsored by Ice House, Duff. Well, you can't see it. Duff. Yeah, I got Duff. What y'all know about that? Fiji water. Gotta put that love in your body. And like my man Big Mike always says, some juice. Gotta put that love in your body with the juice. And the word of the game.
I want some perfection.
Shout out to all those that's tuning in right now. Shout out to my man that's tuning in from the UK, Mr. DJ H Ambiance Alliance. Shout out to you for tuning in. Shout out to all those that's tuning in on both my streams. I'm double streaming, live streaming. I'm on both my platforms. I'm on my Facebook as well as my YouTube. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube page, please go over to YouTube and type in Black Bottom Roscast, hit the subscribe and the bell button so you can get all future live streams I do and the other things I'm going to do in the near future. Let's be a part of the Black Bottom Roscast family. Shout out to all my newer subscribers. I'm building. It's slowly but surely, but I am building. So I appreciate that. And as you come into the building on my YouTube, man, hit the like button on the way in. Help with the algorithm. Keep my stuff going. If you're on my Facebook and you're not subscribed to my YouTube, like I say, go over there to Black Bottom Broadcast and hit the like and subscribe and the bell button on the way in the door. It don't cost you nothing. I ain't asking for nothing. I ain't getting no super chats. I ain't getting no cash apps. I ain't getting no PayPal payments. I'm doing this strictly on the love, man. But we got a lot to talk about tonight. Oh, yes, we do. Shout out to all those that's tuning in right now. Like I say, I am Ross Lee. I am your host, and you are here at the Black Bottom Roscast.
Chicago, nigga.
We gotta do better out here, y'all. We running amok as a community. You know what I'm saying? But before I go into the actual story, as far as my main topic, and that damn it, see, last week I had a free ball. I didn't talk about Dolton. I didn't talk about Tiffany Henyard. I didn't talk about Thornton Township. But god damn it, man. When I think things is worse, it get worser. Like, what the fuck, man? What is really going on out there in the south suburbs? Are y'all that fucked up out there? Are y'all that damn crooked? Are y'all that damn slimy? Or how y'all conduct y'all business? Do y'all gotta fuck everybody over just to get what you want in your pockets? Is that what it's all about? That's what it looks like. That's what it seems like. That's what it seems. That's basically what's going on. But some of y'all just don't want to admit to it because some of y'all is with the get along game. But before we go any further, we're gonna go off putting and off subject as far as what I'm gonna end up with this live stream with. Because Dolton is a whole shit show. the South suburbs and who runs it and who's in charge of certain things is a whole clown. I don't know if y'all see it, but we see it every day in these YouTube streets. You know, we see the madness, we see the ineptness, we see the psychoticness behind all this shit, man. This shit's ridiculous, man. But you know, in certain situations, we allow certain people to be in certain positions of power and that never had shit in their damn life, and they don't know how to goddamn act. I done seen it in too many circles I done been around. Someone get a little position, a little title, you know, a little status. Y'all just lose y'all goddamn minds, man. Got to spin the globe on that. We appreciate all that's tuning in right now. And before I start with everything else, like I say, I know you're all gonna say this. Oh shit, here we go again. Hit the like button on the way in if you came in. Y'all gonna be like, oh shit, here you go. He gonna do like some 2.5, damn near 3 hour rant. He gonna start talking some shit. He gonna have people hitting his wife up, complaining because y'all too scared to hit me directly. I don't know why. You can hit me on blackbottomroscast@gmail.com if you got your issues. Or you can just hit me directly. I mean, I don't know. Shit. Most of you guys are still on my Facebook. So I don't know why y'all don't give me these issues, but you want to make fake pages and go to my wife with what I say and what I do. She's told you plenty of times before. She does not control how I talk. Just like I don't control how she talks. I just try to guide her in certain circles and certain avenues to go the right way to keep moving forward. I speak on things that I research on. I speak on things that I see every day. I speak on things that some of y'all feel uncomfortable with, and that's not my problem. If you are uncomfortable with the shit that I talk about, there's a button called unfriend or block or delete. Leave the place. You understand what I mean? Leave the place. You ain't got to hear shit. You ain't got to tune in. Some of y'all, majority of y'all that be on my Facebook that listen to me every week, y'all don't even say hello. Y'all just watch in the bushes. This is why I know a large majority of y'all never supported what I had going on in the first place, but y'all didn't mind taking my support, and which is okay. I'm not about to bitch about that because I did it in good faith. I did it from the heart. I could have been anywhere else doing something else other than what I was doing at those days and times when y'all had certain things going on and I supported y'all. You know, I understand some of y'all want to say, yeah, and some of the haters want to say, oh, well, you know, he was broke, he was this. Yeah, I'm broke. I'm broke. Well, black man, shit, y'all broke too. Shit. The fuck? Did Tiffany make any appointments tonight? I mean, as far as, you know, what appointments did she have to make? Because any appointment that she has to make, she's gonna have to get compensated behind it. But you know, hey, that's not my thing, and you know, I guess I'll find out later. But anyway, that's not the issue. The basis of this discussion that we're having right now. We got some topics to talk about and some things to discuss. Like I said, we fellowshipping tonight. Pull up them chairs, get you some water, eat you some fruit, roll you a blunt, have you a beer, drink you a cocktail, drink you some juice. But man, y'all gotta leave them pills alone because them mugs will kill you. So if you're coming in on my YouTube, man, hit the like button on the way in if you're watching this live stream. Don't just sit here, just pocket watch. You know, hit the like button. You know, it don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you a thing, but just a click of the thumb. But anywho, Jaguar White has been saying a lot of things over the past few years about the music industry, certain heavy hitters in the industry, and things like that. But this here past um, interview that she did is pretty intense. And a lot of times all y'all would say, man, Jaguar crazy, she nutty, she batty, um, she don't know what she's talking about. But as long as she's been on these different social media platforms saying the things that she's been saying, I have not once heard that she was going to court for defamation of character. I have not heard not one situation about someone trying to sue her for lying on their name. So obviously she knows something. And what I can say is being in the industry as far as entertainment, it's a dog fight. It's a rat race like a mug. And it's very wicked at this point in time now. I used to be a part of it at one point. I saw the changes, which really wasn't changes. When you reach certain levels in it, you start to see different things. So I was seeing some things that I wasn't to an agreement with. So when I did get out of it, I wasn't that mad. I haven't performed on a high level as far as in the music since 2006. Even though after that, people was trying to get me back in and get me back involved and stuff like that. But I had already had like 13 years in it. And I was satisfied where at the level that I got, what I experienced, what I was dealing with. So it was nothing else more for me. Just like in the social club world, I got to a certain point. I had nothing else to prove. It was not fun anymore. So me leaving it, I'm not mad. But Jaguar Wright in this interview, I don't know if y'all watch her or follow her. I forgot the show that she be on, but she's always sitting on this blue couch, and she just brings the real, and they just let her spill her knowledge. So we're gonna listen to it, and shout out to the content creator that did, in fact, put this out. As far as this particular clip, he's called Jamal, aka Jamal Reactions. So if you're a YouTube follower, if you want to follow his page, he has very good content. I'm always in support of the YouTube circles and all aspects. We're trying to give good information and truthful content. I'm not into that drama shit. I'm not into that, woman hating, male bashing shit. Like I say, I'm not a red pill. I'm not a black pill. I am a person that is for the male advocacy. I do speak on behalf of us men, as far as our black men. But I will check us when we doing shit fucked up too, because yeah, we do some fucked up shit too. They ain't just all women. But we're gonna hear what hold on. Well, anyway, I'm gonna let that go as far as in the chat. Shout out to my admins on my YouTube. Y'all can converse on that. But we're gonna start off with this with Jamal, aka Jamal, reaction.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, boy, I tell you, once she get on that couch, man, yo, she be spilling so much. Jaguar Wright says it goes higher than Bill Cosby tapes from Hugh Hefner. Blackmail is standard. I can believe that. I'll leave the link to the channel in the description so you guys can check out more. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Sidney Poitier ain't one that had to do the deed. So he let old Bill get you. So they could get that budget.
Sidney Poitier.
Don't forget, the tunnels from Diddy's house led to Hugh Hefner's house.
Real life. It ain't real life. Real life street stars. And this is coming from the page Street Stars. So if y'all familiar with that page on YouTube where Jaguar White always does her thing, then you go on that. You can see it, live and direct, All right, let's go.
What really does make sense is that Diddy has had a long career of using pussy to trap niggas into making them do what he wants to do or using them to move them out the way. How is Faith Evans any different than Lauren London?
Lauren London?
How?
Oh, you got to break it down, sister.
No difference at all. Struggling artists trying to make their way up, not getting the break that they needed. All of a sudden, they stand next to the right guy, and then now that guy is dead, and they're okay for life. Right. You know how many people in the business that happens to? Let's look at Khalees.
Khalees.
What makes her any different than Lauren London?
Milkshake Khalees.
Or Faith? I got a better one for you. Camille Cosby. Do you know what? You know she's part white. Yeah. She's a Rothschild.
A what?
You heard
the Luciferian motherfuckers
is a Rothschild
that co-own YouTube, that are friends with the monster, Leroy Cohen, that mentored him backstage. Camille is a Rothschild. Y'all didn't know that, did you?
Why she be doing all this? I feel like if I go research it, I'm gonna be like, damn, how does she know all this? Again, to sit on this couch and say all the stuff she says and nobody really question it. I told you it's like the whole Cat situation, the Cat Williams situation. People just hate that she exposes, but I don't know if people be saying she's a liar. Because stuff that they tried to call her out on has come to light.
It's funny nobody wants to seem to admit it. Or the oil that was supposed to have been under that property that was sold through a private this or a private that, and so on and so on and so forth. Did Bill Cosby marry the love of his life, or did he marry an industry plant?
I can't wait to see the comments on this.
Yeah, that's
Other
a good
question.
That's a good question.
Everyone.
Did he marry the love of his life, or did he marry an industry plant? Because keep in mind, in the old days, when Bill Cosby was a young man, he was up and coming. He was an up and coming comedian, activist. He made iconic shows: Fat Albert, Cosby Show, Different World. Donated thousands of dollars to historically Black colleges. All these things. But yeah, in the industry, living the lifestyle that these people live, do they indulge in certain activities outside of business? Of course they do. When Hugh Hefner was alive and had the Playboy Mansion, some of the biggest stars used to go there. That's almost equivalent to what the Epsteins were doing, but Yeah, no, it's no different. It's no difference. What the Epstein Island was doing and what Hugh Hefner was doing at the Playboy Mansion was one and the same. Was one and the same. Oh yeah, we're gonna touch on that as far as what Henyard did in that non-meeting. She just showing you that she just don't give an F. She just gonna do what the fuck she want. You know, she one of them black women that you can't tell her nothing. You can't tell her what to do. You can't tell her how to move. You can't tell her what to say. She gonna do whatever the fuck she want to do. So we gonna touch on this. So stick around, cause man, we gonna break on that because they were supposed to have a board meeting tonight, but the trustees did not cancel it. So if y'all hear words that the trustees canceled the meeting tonight, no, they did not cancel the meeting. Did they show up? No, they did not show up. What they did do was postpone the meeting until the 12th of this month. Meaning because of the holiday, it was right after. Look, we'll deal with this next week. Okay, that's what they did. They have the American runs it, and so-called run it, but you know, listening to Tiffany, she flip-flops so goddamn much. She don't handle the day-to-day. She let the administration run the day-to-day, but the board of trustees govern the finances. They're supposed to govern the everyday business, and we don't have the information to govern the everyday business. They don't know where to go. So when you come to them with, oh, we need to pay for this, we need to pay for that, with no information or half-ass in it, and telling them, oh, you just need to do it, they're like, no, you'd be a fool to do that shit, man. If I told you, hey, listen, I got this business venture that needs to be met by like a week from now, and I need $1,000 from you. Well, what's the business venture about? Well, it doesn't really matter, but trust me, it's going to benefit us in the community. So run that money. What? Fuck are you talking about? Can I get some documentation at least? Can I get like a business plan? Can I get something in writing to show me what you're talking about is what it is? You sitting up there on a podium holding up a piece of paper saying, well, this is what it is, ain't telling me shit. But some of you niggers want to do that bullshit. You know, scamming is, you colors love to get scammed. If it sound good and you somewhat cool with a motherfucker and they tell you some fucking bullshit, y'all fall for a hook, line, and sinker without even researching that shit. Won't even read. I done said this shit and it was said before. You could put $1 million in a book and you would never fucking find it. I can literally have $1 million in my house stashed in books, and a burglar break in, they will look through everything but the books. Fuck up my shit, but at least I still got my $1 million because they ain't even looking at the books. This ignorance, man. So this is crazy. But we're going to get on this, and then we're going to really get on the real meat of the potatoes of this story tonight.
One knows Bill Cosby is a villain now. But does anybody know whether or not he was a victim?
Oh.
Because butt breaking has been around for a long time.
Excuse me? He's like the only black celebrity to...
It's a slave term, brother. It's a slave term, Jamal. back in the slave days, when you had the real stronger black men who was really like going and resisting against the slave master, they will butt break them to submit them. So you know what they would do in some cases, especially one that was just too much for them. They couldn't handle them. 6, 7 people, 6, 7 slave masters, people that worked for the slave master couldn't contain this man. You know what they would do to that man when they do restrain him? A lot of times they will get him, tie him up, and they'll rape him in front of the family that's actually still on the slave plantation. Or they will tie him up by all 4 of their extremities, their arms, their legs, tar and feather in front of their family, and let the horses, and smack the horses so the horses can break his body apart. Just to show the future young men, if you go against us, this is what you get. If you go against what we have in store for what we want you to do, you're going to hit a very, very bad time in life. But as far as the butt breaking, that's what started. That's that homo mentality in our community. It's not an African or a black person or an indigenous person's lifestyle. That shit came from Europe, man. That's a European thing. They like to be freaky and shit like that. Then you hear about Alexander the Barbarian. Well, some of y'all might know him as Alexander the Great. Just do your research. Read some books. Read some books about some of these so-called Caucasians that were in power and what they really liked to do. I know some of y'all might not like to hear that, but this is just the truth of history. Because if you forget what history is, you're only condemned to repeat it. Of course, it's educational purpose. I'm not just saying this shit just to rant and rave. I'm saying this to educate you on what's really going on. I know some of y'all not going to hit it. I know some of y'all ain't going to want to listen. I know some of y'all don't care. And that's fine. If I can reach those that do want to listen to this and want to understand this knowledge and this understanding and these talking points and get a critical and analytical analysis as far as what you need to learn, hey, I did my job, man. I did my job. If you took what I'm saying and you went and researched it and found it to be true, and you're like, oh, goddamn, he wasn't bullshitting. And you take that with you, I did my job. Yeah, but butt breaking was a real thing, especially in the slavery. And it was specifically for us black men. You know, they just went into the slave quarters and just raped the women. And you wonder why historically our women is looked at as objects and not respected. You see it. Some of y'all support it. Y'all think it's the shit. The Sexy Reds, the Sukihanas, the Cardi B's, even though she's not really black. She's Dominican. The Meg, the male horse. You know. It goes on and on. Hell, it goes all the way back to Lil' Kim and all that other shit too. I mean, we're not gonna leave them out. You know, they kicked it off. You know, all these newer people that's out here now, they modeled a lot of the shit they did from Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim, shit like that. You know, it's designed. It's a system. Like my man Peter Tosh used to say, God rest his soul, it's a system. But y'all don't see it though like that. And I'm not saying that all music is bad or all music shouldn't be appreciated. If you're if you're in the room right now watching on YouTube, please hit the like button on the way in and hit the chat. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe and the bell button for all future live streams that I do. And if you're on my YouTube, if you're not subscribed, go on over to Black Bottom and hit the live, the like and subscribe bell on the way in. You know. But let's finish up what Jaguar had to say about this topic right now.
He was so big, and how did they just choose him? He was huge, just like Will Smith out of nowhere. You want to know what's funny? Him and Sidney Poitier. Those movies, they were only supposed to get one, and they ended up getting a few.
She's saying what they had to do for him?
Picture this. Hypothetically, Sidney Poitier ain't one that had to do the deed. So he let old Bill get drugged so they could get that budget. Don't forget, the tunnels from Diddy's house led to Hugh Hefner's house. Now that naked pool was down there long before Diddy was able to buy a home.
Now that's crazy.
It was Hugh Hefner's house where most of the offenses that the women accused Bill Cosby of took place. The Playboy Mansion. And everybody know Hugh Hefner was filming, had cameras in the wall. I don't know. Did anybody ever ask whether or not Bill Cosby had a freak off tape?
Out of all the videos I've watched from her, like this one seems the most like.
And let me ask y'all a question. It was so ironic and almost poetic when Bill Cosby first got jammed up by the justice system about what he so-called did to all these different women some 30, 40 maybe years ago. And things was getting heated and hot. It's just so ironic that Hugh Hefner died. No one thought to go to his estate, see if there's anything to be shown and proved that maybe, because keep in mind now, for many decades, the Playboy Mansion was a spot that all the heavy hitter stars used to go to and party with Hugh Hefner and the ladies that he had living in that house and working for Playboy. No one questions that. No one questioned the fact that he allowed an 11-year-old girl by the name of Brooke Shields to be a cover story on one of his editions of his magazines. Look it up if they haven't wiped it off of fucking social media. But he literally had this little girl do a photo shoot like how the adult women did photo shoots for Playboy at 11 years old. And y'all never talked about it. Y'all mentioned it. Y'all saw, some of y'all saw the pictures. I know I did. And I was pissed. Because I got a daughter. And she's 9. You think I'm going to let some fucking freak body motherfucker expose my daughter at 11? You got your goddamn mind. Like, what are we doing there? Y'all didn't speak on nothing about what the shit that Hugh Hefner did. But y'all wanted to throw Bill Cosby up under the bus. Why? Because he was trying to buy NBC. He was trying to change the narrative of how TV was, or keep the narrative the way he had it back when he had the Cosby Show on Different World and Fat Albert, and, stuff like that. Y'all was going in a whole different direction, and y'all wasn't feeling it, and he wasn't feeling that. So he decided to, he gonna put his bid in to fucking own one of the biggest national syndicated TV shows in history, in the country, in the world. And y'all fucked him. Oh, well, 11, 10, doesn't matter. She wasn't of age. You know what I'm saying? And you can look it up. The Brooke Shields expose that she did, photo shoot that she did for Playboy when she was a child. Wasn't no backlash behind that. Hugh Hefner got nothing behind that. But as soon as they all want to suck up motherfucking Bill Cosby, he just so happens to die. Y'all don't say anything else about it. Whatever the fuck he did all them years and decades in the Playboy Mansion, y'all just swept that shit up under the rug and didn't talk nothing about it. And there was plenty of women that was crying out about what they had to endure being a part of that circle, which was really a cult to me. Because basically he was fucking having a real life cult in this mansion, exploiting all these women because he had it like that. But he also had so many connections and government shit and other bullshit. Y'all didn't touch him. Do your research, man. That's what I'm telling you. An informed mind is a strong mind. An informed mind is a strong mind. There's so much out here. Oh, I'm fine, brother. Shout out to you, man. One of my A1 day ones that always tune in to my show. Hey, shout out to you, Big Mike. Hope your holiday was good. I see you safe because you're online right now. Right now, we breaking down what Jaguar White just recently said in one of these meetings, one of these live streams that she always on when she's always on that blue couch. And she was saying some things, as far as Bill Cosby, Hugh Hefner, and how the industry likes to put us in precarious situations to blackmail you, to keep you under control. And that's sad, man. But here we go. We're going to finish this off.
Normally she'll say something and she'll laugh. You'll hear them in the back laugh, and it is complete silence. I think a lot of people are just kind of like, wait a minute, Jag. Like, it's just, if what you like, this is probably one of the first times that I'm just kind of shocked and surprised at what she's saying. Mentioning Khalid.
And just for y'all to know, for shits and giggles, I'm not just talking shit. My wife just posted in the comments on my Facebook page as far as what I was talking about, as far as this Brooke Shields photo shoot when she was a child, being exploited in adult pornography magazine as a child. And y'all don't say shit about it. Y'all didn't say nothing about it. Y'all saw it, and y'all let it scheme over your head because all y'all kept talking about was Cosby. But he had been doing shit for decades before that. And let's keep understanding, when you reach certain heights and shit, when you reach certain levels in the industry, oh yeah, you go to those parties. You go to them special parties where all kind of shit go on. See, what was fucked up about Bill Cosby's story is that these women that was entertaining his time and whatever they was doing, they was hoping that he had the keys to give them a higher, a leg up in the industry. And he might have, or he might not have. He might have not been able to help you like that. And that's why a lot of them didn't go to whatever levels that they was trying to go into. But when it became a problem, when he wanted to buy NBC, that's when the powers to be had to go and try to bring him down. So then his son had to get murdered. Sorry, on YouTube, deleted. He had to get ran through the mud. Now you got all these old hags talking about what he done did to her 40 years ago, 30 years ago, and you was a willing participant. He didn't SA you like followed you in the alley and tackled you and took it. You came to him. Y'all partied. Y'all did what the fuck y'all did. But because you didn't get what you wanted, you was scounded by it. You was scalded by it. So now it's an opportunity years down the road to put this motherfucker away. Y'all was all for it. Saying all kind of hellacious ass bullshit. And half of them were known streetwalkers that was just had a certain look back in the day. I don't know what that stone-faced little hoe was doing. That bitch, she didn't look that good back in the day. And when she was old, I forgot her name, but shit, she looked worse then. So she must have had some other kind of powers or some shit because
Behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that one. I've been better off jerking off with a fucking strap, with a fucking leather belt before I mess with that one. But anywho, let me finish off this one.
East Lauren London, and I say all the time, it's deeper than what we think. So it's like, man, like, how does she be knowing all this?
It's called research. It's called reading.
Man.
It's called knowing some people.
Look at her looking at the faces.
Next thing you know, his son is dying. Next thing you know, all kinds of weird things keep on happening. All of that fame, all of that success. If they really wanted to take him down with all of this, they should have did it in the late 80s or the early 90s when he was at his most potent. That's what they did with Kobe. They dug that white girl up after he had, which he doesn't remember and is not quite sure about because there was drugs and alcohol involved. See, this is the thing.
Lord have mercy.
All this drugging is going on. All this alcohol is going on. Is anybody asking about the cognizance of the people during the midst of some of their crimes? Because, see, I know a rapper for a fact who suffers from alcoholism, and I love him very much. And somebody approached me about him having a 6-year-old girl. And it was the first time I said, I have to plead the fifth because it's true. You know what else is also true? I know he was drunk out of his mind and high out of his mind when they sent that there. Oh. He had no idea what he was doing. Everyone that knows him knows he gets blackout drunk. He wouldn't have known whether or not that girl was 23. And guess what? This girl was used by more than one rapper. These niggas went and got this little big body to run around.
So for educational purposes, you're hearing the in and outs because the age that she was not the age that she claimed that she was. As far as 23, she was well under the age of 16 when this was going on with this in particular scenario right now, just for y'all to understand what's going on with this interview right now, because for this platform, they re-edited it and they blurred out certain things. So it's pretty much, research it. or just get it for what it is if you're too lazy to research it.
A bunch of grown men lying about her age so that they could have something to set them up with.
And this is what they do in the industry.
Now, what's really sad about it is Snoop Dogg has access to that tape. The question is which member of Dog Pound is he open at him?
This might have been the most name dropping video she's ever done.
Oh, y'all think that Snoop Dogg is where he at right now just because he was a good artist? You think Snoop Dogg is in all kind of commercials and owns Death Row because he was a good person and was a good talent? No, that motherfucker's right with him too. You don't think he don't know about Pac and what happened to Pac? You don't think, dude, people, he was just an artist at Death Row. How the fuck he wound up being the owner of Death Row, and now he's doing movies with the shits, all kind of bullshit. Someone else bought that fucking company out. They leaving Suge in the fucking prison to fucking die because he knows a lot. And as long as they keep him in prison, he can't really talk, even though they're allowing him to do a podcast in jail, but he can only say so much. He said it years ago that Snoop is a fucking rat. But y'all still support this bullshit. Yeah, he was cool back in the early 90s when he was up and coming and hungry and shit, but he had other agendas too. And the other people in the industry saw that and they took that and they used it. And he took it on. Headline and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker, rather. I'm sorry. Why? Because he got too much fucking money. He got too much fucking money, bro. Why Diddy is not in jail yet? Because he got too much fucking money, man. Why wasn't Hugh Hefner ever arrested? Why wasn't a lot of these other well, Epstein was, but shit, Epstein wound up dying in jail after years of being, when he was in prison, living a life like he wasn't in prison. This man was able to fucking fly jets and see his family and do all kind of shit. Epstein had the kind of lifestyle in prison that motherfuckers would only dream about. Look it up. But for whatever reason, when they don't need you no more, you all of a sudden got rid of, or you committed self-deletion. You say why do say that the woman that was in the Biggie Small Poppy video, because she was planted in there. She was underage. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just can't think of the exact story right now, but I know exactly what you're talking about. And she wasn't even of age either. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, he admits it. But Diddy got so much money because he was right. He was trying to be the black Hugh Hefner. Let's keep it a buck. Diddy was trying to be the black Hugh Hefner. He was hobnobbing with the right motherfuckers. Oh, okay. I know. You gotta slow down with me, because you gotta give me a name on that so I can really understand where you at, because we bouncing all over with different stories. But if you're talking about what we're talking about right now, I need to know exactly what you're talking about so I can give you a critical and analytical analysis. So I'm just that's not just saying some shit and it ain't true. You know what I'm saying? But as far as this crap right here, yeah, it goes back, man. This is what's always been. But see, if you don't have the complexion for the protection, when they feel you're no longer needed, oh, they're gonna just ruin you. They might not kill you or delete you, but they'll ruin you. But if you are one of them and you get just too out the way, oh, they'll get rid of you and just say, oh yeah, he committed suicide. Like David Carradine and so many others that so-called committed suicide. Michael Hutchison, for those that know about music, you know, this entertainment world is so twisted. I saw some things here recently about how they really played Michael Jackson with his last album, Invincible, and what Sony was doing and how things was really going and leading because he owned half the fucking rights. And it took them all these years and fucking his mother fucking broke down and sold him a larger portion of the 50%. I think she sold them back 25% of the 50% that he owns of Sony because they kept driving on him. As soon as Prince gets his damn fucking rights back to his music, he so-called dies in the elevator. Don't y'all see the pattern? I just said it. Don't y'all see the pattern? As soon as Prince got his fucking rights back to all his music, he all of a sudden dies. The fuck out of here, man. Oh, yeah. He gonna take that shit to his fucking grave. Snoop is. He know what the fuck happened. That's why he didn't go to fucking Vegas. He didn't want to be around because he knew what was gonna jump off. And that's coming back around the bend. Even though it's taken damn near almost 30 fucking years. That shit was fucked up, man. And Diddy's in the middle of all of it. And the reason why Diddy ain't fucked up right now, because he got too much fucking money and still got some connections that still fuck with him. But, don't get it twisted. Don't think that's gonna last forever. Eventually, motherfuckers gonna look at him and say, "Yeah, you're no more use to us too." And next thing you know, you're gonna hear a story about they finding Diddy in a hotel room, dead on an overdose with crack sprinkled over. Don't tell me that. I'm just giving you a story, but if it happens, don't come at me. I'm just saying.
Oh, I can't wait to see these comments. I'm gonna read some of them out because, this got my brain scrambling right now.
Because he's holding it over one of them for sure. Yeah. I tell you one thing.
Eminem did rap about that, about Diddy and Pac. You're right. I forgot the name of that song, but it didn't get much push. You got to be a real hip hop head and rap head and support certain artists that really had like talent. I mean, we could talk what we want about Eminem all the fuck you want. Eminem really had some lyrical skills. So if you was a fan of lyricism and hip hop and shit like that, yeah, you ran across it, but it didn't get much push. So yeah, that one got swept under the rug too.
If I ain't want nobody to dime me out for helping set up Tupac to get killed, having somebody on tape committing statutory rape, and there's nothing they can say about it or do about it.
I had to blur that out.
Or the fact that that person has been an alcoholic so long, maybe nobody realized the reason why is because he's trying to kill himself. The PTSD that comes along with hip hop.
That's a fact.
All of them.
Hold on, man. Let me get to some of these comments because that.
And that's the sadness about the entertainment field. This is why when I got out of it in 2006 as a performer, as a singer, as an artist, I was upset because I knew I was getting to a certain point where I was going to break on through. But who's to say how long I would have lasted with my mouth, my mind, my revolutionary attitude, how far I would have went, how many people would have been pissed off when I did certain interviews and they asked me certain questions and I responded in a way that they didn't really like. Yeah, it would have been bad. So I'm not mad that I'm not doing that no more. I'm not mad that I'm not in that circle no more. I'm not mad that I ain't making nothing. Now, whatever I did in them 13 years in the music, man, I love it. I will never forget the experiences that I had, the crowds that I performed in front of, the accolades and the energy I used to get from the people that appreciated what I did. But I don't miss it, and I can take that. You know, I can take that. I didn't reach the higher heights of it. You know, I didn't need those awards and to be on these different music shows and stuff like that. What I would have loved to have performed at like a festival with thousands of people. Oh hell yeah. I would have loved that energy. I appreciate you too for appreciating the music that you heard me do. You know, I would have loved to done some things like a festival, like concert and stuff like that. The energy of all those people there. Oh yeah, I would have loved that. But for me to get involved deeper into it, and especially like what I was seeing like a year or two leading up to me leaving the music, no, I wasn't feeling what I was. I wasn't picking up what they was putting down. You know what I'm saying? That was it was kind of getting a little bit too wild. You know, so no, I wasn't feeling that. I wasn't feeling it. But let's finish this off and my man talk about these comments because Jaguar said some real shit. She wasn't acting erratic as a lot of y'all always say how she was acting. She was very direct and serious about what she was discussing. And people are like always like, oh man, how did she know these things? How did she say these things? And she's been talking like this for how many years? Have you once heard any stories about her getting sent to court for defamation of character? Oh, she's out here lying. Has any of the people that she's talked about that's still around challenged what the hell she said to the public? They ain't said shit, right? Not a goddamn thing. She literally told you motherfuckers, take her to court. She said it. She was that upfront. She was like, if you that upset with what I'm saying, take me to court. I'll be happy to fucking testify on this. Nothing. All they want you to do is to believe that she's a nutbag, she crazy, she ain't got it all upstairs, all these things. Okay. Some of the most unstable people mentally is some of the most smartest people in the world. If y'all didn't know, according to modern society's thinking, them crazy people know more shit than you do. Y'all think y'all know it all, but these so-called people that y'all call that know more than you. Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
That was a lot. Someone just said the PTSD that comes along with hip hop. That quote alone will forever be ingrained into me for the rest of my life. Big facts. The decision to change her delivery and appearance has upgraded the Jag experience. Someone said, I used to really hate the crazy energy and loud rants. This calmer expression makes her more tolerable. She's been through a lot. I'm happy for her. You see what I mean, though? People never say that she's not telling the truth. They just hate how she tells it. Let me see. They said, don't forget Don Cornelius at Soul Train, someone said. Someone said, the Rothschild thing. When someone says these comments, I like to hear what people say. Someone said Camille. Someone said Camille Cosby and Tom Hanks are second cousins. Says she's talking about corrupt. Corrupt from Dog Pound. Jag is on to something with the title. With the little Google. Jaguar is on to something with the little Google investigation I did on the father of Camille Cosby, Guy Hanks. The family tree went to 1600s back to something. So yeah, they're cousins to Tom Hanks. Someone said every year I learn about Snoop's wicked side. Hey man, this probably was one of the most intriguing, name-dropping videos I've ever seen her do. Comment below, man. Because, like I said, someone said they went and did a little Google research. And y'all know the whole Tom Hanks situation. Hey, appreciate y'all coming over and watching. Peace out.
Hey, sorry about the dead air. Let's take care of something right quick. But yeah, man. Y'all didn't know that Camille Cosby is related to Tom Hanks. She's like a cousin. But let's talk about this Tiffany Henry shit. Now we about to get into it.
And let me show you what we're giving away.
My man, AG Tactical, just did this reaction video for what just happened over this past weekend when she did this bogus ass giveaway for all this food. So I'm gonna let this go and I'll be right back.
This is what we're giving away. What you got? What you got? All right. Remember, if you didn't watch Cooking with Tiff, this is your meatloaf box. So
now let's break this meatloaf box down. It looks like a dairy product of some sort. We got beef and we got some seasoning. You know how many crates? Well, there's 2 pallets. Do you know how many boxes are on those pallets of that same exact food item? What happens if it takes a long time to disperse the food? What happens to that food? You know, let's big brain it. Let's doomsday plan real quick. What do you think happens to that food after an hour and a half, 2 hours? Oh my God. So as you all may know, we just had the whole cooking with Tiff. You know what I mean? She really blew it up to be something that really wasn't. It was mediocre at best. But now we move forward, right? And she kind of snowballs this cooking with Tiff situation forward, and she tries to tie it into her campaign. And she's giving these little pre-made boxes out to the community, and you can make the meatloaf like we did this week. You know, it's almost a cool concept if she was a content creator, bro. You know, if you were a content creator, you know what? That's a great idea. I mean, I might take it for myself one day. But I mean, you're a supervisor, a mayor, and you're trying to do some content and go give back. Come on, please. My number one thing about this entire situation that we're about to get into, all the beef is just out. I don't know how long it's been out. I don't know where it's been refrigerated. But when we go into the boxes, you just see ground beef. Okay, how long has that been refrigerated for? My mind immediately starts to panic. I'm like, okay, what the fuck's going on? The timer has started, and we don't know when. Almost seems like every time she does a community outreach, it's her battling all the comments. So let's see what we have today in our installment of Super Tiff.
Hey guys, woo! It's your super mayor, Tiffany A. Here.
She always does that. This is literally her intro. Like, this is like, you know how I say, like, what's my intro? I don't really have an intro. I kind of just say so, and I begin the video. But her intro, if I were to have one, that's hers. It's your super mayor. Yo, that is I don't know how she does this and not die from cringe. I don't know how she does it. I would be dead by now, just from cringe itself. Deceased.
Okay, yeah, you do that. Yeah.
Hey guys.
Post up on how you really give food from food pantries to the people. Because it's not like she's not doing a service, because everybody, I mean, we living in hard times, yeah. Food is high, eggs high, milk high, gas high, rent high, pay low, and it's hard to keep up on a weekly, monthly, yearly basis. So if you can get any kind of service where it doesn't cost you nothing, that's a blessing. But how she did this past weekend was trash. And we're going to get into it in this video. So you're going to listen.
Woo! It's your super mayor, Tiffany A. Here, the people's mayor. So, we are out here once again, as always. You know how we do. We put on for our city, on for the city. All right, we out here giving out free food boxes to our residents of Thornton Township. So if you are in need and you would like a food box, pull up at 333 East 162nd Street in South Highland. And we are here, and I'm turning around so you can see us in action. And the cars are lined up. They're going that way around the building, as you can see. And let me show you what we're giving away. This is what we're giving away. What you got? What you got? All right. Remember, if you didn't watch Cooking with Tiff, this is your meatloaf box. So
now let's break this meatloaf box down. We got, let's back it up a few frames.
See what we giving away. This is what we giving away. What you got? What you got?
Let's break that meatloaf box down. It looks like a dairy product of some sort. We got beef, and we got some seasoning. You know how many crates? Well, there's 2 pallets. Do you know how many boxes are on those pallets of that same exact food item? What happens if it takes a long time to disperse the food? What happens to that food? You know? Let's big brain it. Let's doomsday.
Listen. Robert, she said she paid for it. She said she paid for it because she got her name all over the boxes. Now, my thing is this. This was one in particular part of it, right? When she had these meatloaf boxes from that whack-ass online show she doing, talking about Cooking with Tiff and shit. And if anybody has did research on her for the last year or so, her history as far as being like in the food industry is not that good. You know, when she had that so-called good burger, and if the people that actually made that movie catch wind to it and want to sue her ass, trust me, they can sue her ass. And I hope they do. Because it wasn't nothing good about that burger. And then she had another offset company called Mondo Burger. And if anybody knows about that movie, that was the other company that was in that movie. This bitch is a living life, this fucking plagiarist. My point, every city has services to help the needy. But what she wants to do, instead of just allowing it to just be City of Dolton presents, blah, 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 or Thornton Township presents, blah, blah, blah. She wants to put her name on everything. On everything. Like she came up with this shit. And how she keeps talking and double talking and triple talking and all this other shit. She wants to try to put the idea or the analysis in your mind that she came up with all these ideas. And this is something that everyone did. Hell, when I was having my nonprofit, we were doing shit like this. I didn't say Ross Lee and Infinite and Beyond presents. I said my organization presents this. It had nothing to do with just me. It had nothing to do with me. It was what my organization that I had established at that time for the years that I was doing this shit in the social club world. When I do community services, this is what I would do. When I would donate to other damn community services with other organizations, I didn't say this is from Ross Lee. What the fuck are we talking about, man? Don't y'all see this shit? This is bullshit right here. But I'm gonna let this cook for a minute because we get to the main event in a minute.
Real quick, what do you think happens to that food after an hour and a half, 2 hours? Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
Remember, if you didn't watch Cooking with Tiff, this is your meatloaf box. So you have your crackers, your potatoes, your onions, your bell peppers, your ground beef, your canned goods. And you know how I do. I got to get out some seasons, right? So you got your garlic. You know what I'm talking about? We do the accent. You got to make it get some flavor, some taste. Yeah, I know. It's salt. It's salt. And then I know one of them had some season salt in it. I couldn't find it in that one. And also season salt. So all these things are in the box. And then we also have got our eggs. I know how expensive eggs are in the store.
All this shit just screams a food safety hazard to me. I don't know. If it was me, listen, I would not be pulling up to the Tiffany Henyard get your free food situation. And the other thing, where is all this?
Oh no, man, you can't have this globe, man. This is one of my awards for my job, being one of my top salesmen at the job, man. You can't have this globe, man. It's exclusive, bro.
Food coming from, you know? Did you spend money for it? Aren't we in a deficit? And I mean, it's great to do things for the community, but when you're in a situation where you're negative, I think you should focus on the contracts and the people who need to get paid, the big things to keep the city alive.
That is the most narcissistic. This is crazy. Now you hear you've been y'all know a lot of y'all be hearing how women call men narcissists and this, that, and the third. But if this isn't the most narcissistic shit that I've ever fucking seen, whereas you're literally getting seasonings from companies. You're not producing or making these seasonings. But you're just buying this shit from other entities and putting your name and shit on the shit. Because she's doing this to campaign because she knows she done fucked up so bad out there. She's trying every little thing she can do to really gain the support of the masses in Thornton Township and Dolton so she can stay in office, so she can keep the money train going. But little does she know, her time is coming because the Fed's been on it and they've been watching everything. And yeah, they taking their time. I know people like, damn, why hasn't she been arrested by now? Look, sometimes this shit takes a lot of time. And the Fed's got a 95% conviction rate. So trust me, when they get her, they got her. They just going through all the different avenues and situations and records and everything, just so they can be 100% sure that they gonna at least get 95% of her ass in jail. Oh, it's gonna come. It might come before the election. It might come after the election. It might come 2 years from now. Who knows? Who fucking knows? But she do got support out there. As weird as it sounds, she has support out there. There are some people that support her cause, whatever the fuck that is, because all they want is shit for free. You know, she says she get your grass cut, she pay your light bill, your gas bill, pay your mortgage, bury your loved ones, give you free food. You know, to some of these seniors, that's like, oh, wow, thank you. And what you just said there, Buzz, is exactly what they're trying to do. I just saw a video the other day where it is possible that they're trying to get her on RICO. They're just crossing their T's and dotting their I's. And if they get on that, all them motherfuckers going down, because you know they already got 2 people that's getting federally indicted for bankruptcy fraud that was close knit to her. I'm telling you, this bum ass shit tonight that happened. Oh, y'all gonna really be like, oh hell the fuck no. She done went there. Oh, it's about to get real. But we're gonna let this finish. And then
You're over here doing fucking free food giveaways, bro. Somebody had to pay for that food. I don't know where along the line it happened.
No, they claimed. Listen, y'all. Keith Price, you know, Heavy D's bigger, younger brother, claimed that they didn't get this food from the food depository. They claimed that Tiffany Henyard bought it out of her own pocket. Show the receipts. Show the receipt. Show the receipt. You know, she always be talking about, I got the receipts. Show the receipt. Then we shut the fuck up. If you can show that receipt for this shit that just happened this past weekend, I'll shut this shit down. I'll start talking about fucking Marvel, comic books, some other shit. I will shut this shit down. But I bet you won't see a receipt from her paying for that shit. Oh, of course. Anybody that's involved, some of the motherfuckers, they falling back. She done lost the trust with the trustees. Like I said, tonight was supposed to have been Dolton Township's meeting, Dolton Village meeting. None of the trustees showed up. We're going to get to that in a minute. Oh, trust me, we're going to get to that in a minute. This shit is getting wild.
But somebody paid for it, and I'm thinking it's probably coming from the city, or the township.
She ain't paid for all that shit.
Tiffany, she will not stop unless she is stopped.
But these are the things that we are giving away here at the township. So I keep telling y'all, they not like us. They not like us. They not. People.
Oh my God, they not like us. They not like that. The Kendrick Lamar song, you guys probably heard it. It's like a viral song. If you don't know the song, it's viral. This is the third song she's integrated in her live stream, and it's only been 1 minute and 43 seconds deep. Listen, this is the cringiest shit I've ever seen in a minute.
People create negative narratives, and it said, because this the love out here. I'm getting ready to go home and cook and make something more. Okay, love you guys. Love you too. Thank you. That part. This is where it's at. You got to come and see what the real people are saying that live in Thornton Township. Not the little 4 or 5 people that y'all cherry picked to be on the news. We talking about the people that really, really benefit from this and know Tiffany Henry's heart and know that I always look out for the people. I really care, guys. Remember, I keep telling you, people talk. They do lip service. I actually do public service. I actually make sure that I take care of your needs. And if you're watching, we having our picnic. Yes, we having our picnic. It will be this Sunday at
let's go to that right
in
now.
Dolton.
And love somebody. It's more than likely to come out to the Y'all know that, right?
Please pull up.
I'm the topic in conversation of all y'all stuff. Stop. Go and
shut the fuck up. And let's go to that right now. Shout out to Cooking with Frank. If y'all not subscribed to him,
y'all?
Go to him.
Smash them likes.
Good content too.
Hit that subscribe.
Cooking with Frank on YouTube.
It's that time again, y'all. Cooking with Frank. All right. I hope everybody had a good Labor Day weekend. Hope you're enjoying your day off. If you got the day off, if not, it's not the end of the world. You know that. But we see Tiffany Henyard as usual was up to her tactics yesterday, giving out food boxes for
this
votes.
Was Saturday.
Yeah, see, that's the problem that we have with Tiffany Henyard. But she tries to, she acts like everybody else is stupid. Tries to make it seem like the trustees don't want to feed people that need to be fed. And that's not the case at all. The people are entitled to that food. Tiffany Henyard. And she actually said that she paid for that food with her own money. And Keith Price backed her up and said, oh, yeah, we need to let them know that food didn't come from the Chicago Food Depository. Why don't one of y'all provide us some receipts on either one of them things? Where did the food come from then, Keith?
And this is the most ratchet shit that I've seen her do being in this position. What she did this past weekend at this so-called, whatever the fuck she wanted to call this picnic over this past Labor Day weekend. She had boxes upon boxes on crates sitting outside in the summer with turkeys and ham. That other video y'all just heard me play, she had ground beef and eggs and shit like that. It would have been more respectable if she would have had them on the refrigerated trucks that you put those kind of items in and let them sit up in there and let it sit in there. And then whoever wanted to get it, your workers or whoever the fuck you got being a stupid motherfucker working for you, to just take it out the damn truck that's already refrigerated and take it. No, she had this event from 3 to 8 p.m. with all this fucking food sitting out in the fucking street on crates. And y'all think that's safe? You can't keep ham and turkey unrefrigerated for hours at a time. And it was a lot of boxes. It wasn't that many people out there. But she claimed on this that she paid for all this shit. It was at least 300 to 400 boxes of all that shit that was out there. It wasn't that many people out there. Y'all can go on YouTube and look on a few other people's sites, that actually show you the actual video of it, and you can see it for yourself. It wasn't that many people out there. half the people was her staff and their kids. So you're going to take those boxes and you just put it in the car and just stay there and all this other shit? Right. Yeah, she rich. Yeah, off the taxpayers. It's crazy. She literally had these boxes of food, of turkeys and ham sitting out in the fucking summer with no refrigeration. If that is not the most retarded shit I've ever heard in my life, I don't know what is. Well, let's go.
What you know what I'm saying? Let's see the receipt, Tiffany Hinyard. Yeah, I bet we'd never see no shit like that, though. No. And that's the problem.
Yeah, I know. It was out there for hours.
She swears she's got all the receipts, but we haven't seen one. I'm not giving that to my family. Lori Lightfoot produced more receipts than Tiffany Hinyard. But anyway, we're going to go to Keith Price. Let's see what he got to say about the food, and then we're going to come on back and chop it over.
Heavy D's little brother.
It's very important that you tell them that none of that food is from the Chicago Food Depository. Okay, let me tell you something real quick. We got KP right here, and we want to make sure y'all know there ain't nothing in the box from Chicago Depository. Public service announcement. None of that food comes from the Chicago Food Depository, so they called us about your fake complaints the other day. We already got all that straight because I send them videos of what we're passing out before we go out. So thank y'all again for bringing so much attention to the great things that the Superman is doing. Have a great one.
Wait for it. I'm quite sure somebody got sick from it. I remember it was a story not too long ago about her giving away like expired food and stuff like that. And there was an elderly lady that actually got one of those boxes, and she had got sick behind it and wound up getting to the point where she passed away. But she don't talk about that. She talk about all the grandstanding and the fake news and the smear campaigns and all this political madness that's going on with the trustees, and the trustees not doing their job, and they only come out when it benefits them, and blah, 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 blah. She wants to put her name, Tiffany Hinyard is one of them bitches that didn't get a lot of attention growing up as a child. She didn't get no good hugs, no good sleeps and eats. No one told her they loved her. Probably she got bullied and chased from school because she's funny looking. I really looked at this woman. She really looked like she was born from a drunken bitch. This is why I'm really curious to know who the fuck her mother is. Because we need to talk to that broad. We need to see her. We need to look at her. We need to see where the fuck this bitch came from. Because this shit is beyond reproach. This shit is beyond remedial. This shit is borderline. I don't even know the word to say right now. It's worse than retarded. Like real fucking dog.
Keithopotamus. Yeah, we're going to have a real good Labor Day weekend or a real good Labor Day, whatever's left of it. Yeah, we all good, Keith. You know what I'm saying? We just want you to prove that food isn't from the depository. Because you associated with Tiffany Hinyard, Keith. So we can't believe shit you say. No, we can't go off your word. No, we can't trust you, Keith. Not right now, at least. Maybe when the FBI catch up to your big ass, maybe we can trust you then. You know what I mean? But yeah, since we're talking about you, Keith, the only thing that we can be sure about is that you big than a motherfucker, dog. Yeah, every time I see you sitting down, Keith. You ever think that's maybe how you got like that? All that sitting down and talking shit and, blowing out hot ass air. I got something for you, Keith. I think it's time for a little song. Yeah, I think it's time for a little song. Here we go, y'all.
When I sit around the house
know I'm fat. I'm fat. Come on. Really fat. You know I'm fat. I'm fat. You know it. Really fat. I'm so damn fat. I'm in the fitness protection program. I'm so damn fat. I need a mirror to see my little. Yeah, Keith, you wanted to be a superstar, dog. You wanted your 5 minutes in the spotlight. You know, you sitting over there on the sideline, sitting as usual. Yeah.
All right, shout out to another content creator that's here locally. Her name is called True Finder. Her grandmother actually passed recently fucking with some of this food from Tiffany Henry. So if anybody is not subscribed to True Finder, go look her up on YouTube, subscribe to her, and give your condolences to that. We gotta put this shit to an end, even though I'm nowhere near that area. But I used to be a resident of Thornton Township at one point. Back in like the early 90s, I was living in Hazelcrest. And it wasn't like this back in the day. Yeah, it was some nigger shit. It was some colored shit going on out there. But the shit that's going on now, this shit's extra. So my condolences to the family of True Finder, and you know, something got to give behind all this, man. Like real talk.
Yelling at the top of your lungs. Make sure they know that food ain't from the. Shut your sloppy ass up, Keith. You ain't nothing but a casualty of war. You just one of the pieces that's gonna get knocked down on the way to Tiffany Henyard. Go ask Keith Freeman. Go ask Lewis Lacey. I'm sorry, lethargic ass Lewis. Yeah, go holler at Lewis, Keith.
Look her up.
Ask him how he feel right about now. Yeah, I bet you he don't feel good while he's still trying to perpetrate like he a police officer. Yeah, it's getting good to me, y'all. Tiffany Henyard told me not to stop. Whatever you believe in, don't you ever I'm not gonna never let you tell me to stop, Tiffany Henyard. That's one thing me and you agree upon. As long as you keep it up, I'm gonna keep it up. Yeah, the other content creators gonna keep it up too. You're always talking about we don't put out the good shit that you do.
We putting it out.
Apparently, you feel like this is the good shit you do, so I'm putting it out there for you.
We all putting it out.
You out there passing out food boxes that's past the time that they supposed to be in the freezer. It's meat in them boxes, Tiffany. You can't pass out shit like that from 3 to 8 p.m. But I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Frank and everybody else is stupid. It's fake news. Yeah, keeping meat.
Now, like I was telling my wife the other day, it'd be something different if we was like in the middle of like late October, early November, when it's cold and it's getting close to like Thanksgiving, and we're outside at an event, at a venue, giving out turkeys and hams, and it's sitting outside when it's like 30 degrees out there. Yeah, I would accept that. But we're doing this shit in the summertime, man. This bitch got 1 billion boxes out there with hams and fucking turkeys just sitting outside. Do anybody see what's wrong with that picture? She got all this money. She paid for all this food. Like she just said, get a refrigerated truck. Because you know what'll happen? The truck will be in one location, right? You got to come to this location or come to this section. As you come with your cars, they'll take it out the refrigerated truck and put it in your car. This drunken, crackhead looking ass bitch will fucking have this shit on crates for you to get to out in the open. Yeah, everywhere. Everything is just about her. These are community service acts, man. You don't put your name on it. Like I said before, when I had my nonprofit, I didn't say Ross Lees presents this. I said my organization, what I was affiliated with, what I was a part of. Shit like this supposed to be Dolton Township presents this. Dolton presents this. I should have no, I didn't put my picture on not a flyer of what I did community service wise. And my wife will fucking tell you that shit. It ain't about me. But motherfuckers that ain't never had shit, ain't never done shit, ain't never knew what shit was like on the good foot, they gotta put their name on everything. They gotta put their name and their face every fucking way. Because they wasn't shit. And when you see people like that, they ain't shit. I live in a town. I never knew who my mayor was. Because I don't see his face plastered all over the goddamn town. I just found out this morning that he's even black. In the township of Bellwood. It's one picture out of that whole town. It's one picture out of that whole town that you see the mayor's face in. When Bellwood does their annual Taste of Bellwood, it's not called the Taste of the Mayor. The name on it, it's the Taste of Bellwood. Do you get where I'm at with this shit, man? That's the only thing I did, man. It wasn't about me. This is why y'all, God, man, you Dolton motherfuckers. Oh, you Thornton Township people, man. Y'all need to start standing up better. I Cliff, oh God, y'all let this woman get back in office. 6-month expose every fucking week about how fucked up and dumb you are. The dummies of Dolton and South Suburbs. If y'all let this shit keep going. Thank you. I appreciate you too.
Chicago, nigga. Out in the sunlight for hours. That's fake news, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna spoil y'all. You're gonna fuck around and get sick messing around with Tiffany Hinyard. We seen old William Moore out there too. I think that was him in the fisherman hat with his shady ass. I mean, imagine how much of a cockhead you gotta be to sit in a room full of people and pray for one person. You know, and think God is going to listen to you. I mean, y'all have a real funny view of God, if you ask me. We ain't seen Leotis. You know, we didn't see Leotis in this video. I didn't see him, but I found him on Facebook, y'all.
Now here it is. At some event here recently where Kamal Haga got a hoodie, some kind of baseball cap, and a suit jacket on. Who does that? Can anyone tell me, would y'all come outside the house with a hoodie and a suit jacket on? No. Hey, thank you, sir. Like and share, hit the like button. I appreciate it. Like I say, man, you at the Black Bottom Broadcast. We keep it 100 and real over here, man. And something got to give. And all we just doing is just having adult conversations, reacting to other certain videos, giving our own take on things, and giving our own. We speaking our voice, man. We can't get nothing done in the world if we don't speak up on the fuckery, y'all. How we gonna get shit done?
Let's have some asses wiggling. I want some perfection.
If we don't fucking speak on it. I mean, seriously. But this is some crazy shit. Yeah, her guy sit up here out here at some damn event with a hoodie with a suit jacket on over it. What the fuck is this, man? Where do they find these people from? Who raised these niggas? Like, seriously, like, I clap for God, man, and for more white people. I need to see who the fuck Tiffany Henry's mama is. Because she sure keeping her under wraps. You don't see nothing from her. And you better not talk about it because she gonna get all upset. Yeah, there's a reason. Yeah, we know why she get upset when you speak about her mama. What did I need to? I like it over here. Hey, I appreciate you too. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't see that. You know, majority of the people that tune in on my page do be the brothers. But hey, if you're a lady, hey, thank you for coming aboard, being a part of it. And if you're not subscribe to the Black Bottom Roscast and hit the bell button. I appreciate you. Okay, you invited your co-host. Oh, you got a page too? Okay, that's what's up. Like I said, if you got your page going, either put your link in the comment section or you can inbox me. Email me rather. I'm sorry. On my email, blackbottomroscast@gmail.com. But if y'all got a page, I might want to check you out. Well, I definitely check you out. So just put the link in the comments on my YouTube. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Leotis, it's pretty obvious you just don't give a fuck at all, huh? Yeah. When Tiffany told your stupid ass to put on a suit to go to the function, she meant to take off that hoodie first.
In the comments.
Hell, I would have rather you just wore an 8-ball jacket.
No, we can definitely do that. We definitely collab. I've been looking
you
to
look
collab
like a
with people for a
fool
minute.
right here, man. I have no idea why you would even think this is cool. But anyway, I know one of your favorite sayings, Leotis, is ain't it something like in real life, like you got to do this or that in real life? Yeah, where you smoke like 2 packs of ports a day in real life. Your girlfriend is a complete idiot, Leotis, and a thief in real life. You attack people at township meetings in real life. But guess what, Leotis?
That is over now.
Yeah, that's all over now, bro. Yeah, because the Fed, they got your name too, young Leotis. But anyway, I'm going to leave you alone for a minute. We're going to go talk to your ignorant-ass girlfriend, and we'll be right back.
There's too much going on in my life, meaning positive. To keep coming down and talk about negativity, that's not what you should do as a leader. Leaders uplift. Leaders show you what it's like to grow a community. And to actually stand in a fire by doing it. And guess what? Doing it, looking good. To that face, that part. To nigga, give them their food, bro. What you waiting on? Give them their food. Give them their food, bro. Okay. She want to give them their food box. Go ahead. She got? That's all. All right, let them get their food. All right, you see them with their food?
I definitely need to change my format on how I do it on YouTube. I've been seeing that StreamYard's been where it's at to do it, so I'm gonna get on that, and so I can do this in a different format instead of just doing the audio version. Because I would like the fact to just be able to just be online and do the stream. Like I said, I'm struggling streaming. I'm broke. I ain't getting no money. Ain't got no money. Jack. Ain't got no fancy car. Jack. Don't live a life of a millionaire. Jack. Or a movie star. Nothing in it. Well, let me shut up. Anyway.
I'm trying to get over. Again, all this stuff is in the box. Y'all better come get this box. Ooh. I don't know. Y'all need to go home and make some sweet potato pie. Whoever got sweet potato pie, please let me know. You got your greens. You got these jams. Look at that. You got butter. I just showed this like before, but you even got
And
canned
all
goods.
this shit just
Which I
sitting
know I'm
outside.
not a big fan of canned goods. I'm not.
With
But they
no
put it in here just in case, for that, just in case.
Just in case what, Tiffany Henyard? Just in case the other shit is spoiled? I mean, honestly, the canned goods are probably the safest thing to eat in the entire food box. Yeah, you might want to throw them turkeys and hams out, you know, especially after they've been sitting out for like 3-4 hours. Yeah, the canned goods should be good, y'all. You safe with those. Those are the best thing in the box, Tiffany Henyard. And by the way, you don't look that good, Tiffany. I mean, to be honest with you, you remind me of a black version of Pennywise the Clown. Yeah, that's how you look. Going around spreading your bullshit, making people have nightmares. You know, all that good stuff that clowns do. Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. She's sitting up here hyping up these feds. She got a lot of them, y'all. Now, that's either a lot of people being fed or a lot.
This broad, y'all gotta see this video, what she just did this past Saturday. Online, I swear to God. You can either go to Messy Michonne or you can go on this page with Cooking Refrain on this in particular video. This bitch is a funny looking motherfucker, man. And her eyelashes were literally holding the bang off her face. Cause you know, she got that one style. She didn't had it for years. If you look at the history of Tiffany Henyard, throughout all the years, she done been either a trustee for 8 years and all these years as being a mayor. She just has this one like swoop that go over one way and the other one go long, and it I can't take this. I can't take this. This is so sad. This is tragic. I have not seen, I mean, and whether it's a bullshit bouffant kind of wig or another kind of lace front, she keeps the same style. I've never seen her change up her hairstyle. No matter what hair she puts in her fucking head, man. This is retarded. I'm telling you, she was one of them slow kids that used to be in the back room with a motherfucker that had a helmet on his head that had to stay after school when all the regular kids used to go out so they wouldn't get beat the fuck up. It's just crazy, man. Oh, Lord, now here you go. The thirst bucket is real. She might, but who cares? That bitch got some long ass feet, some ashy ass hands, spent all this money for clothes. You gonna find out. I'm telling you, she gonna grab your shit and scrape the fucking skin off that motherfucker with her hands, man. Look at her hands, boy.
A lot of wasted
Do the
food.
research.
Because it looked like it's more boxes.
No shit dead off.
As
so go ahead at it.
But anyway, let's go on and let Tiffany finish up her rant. And then we're gonna come back and wrap it on up.
So, guys, show the video. Y'all gonna be so proud of me. I got a lot of great things coming up. Again, Tiffany don't speak, and I'm gonna shut it all down. But you know, we don't be having time to literally go back and forth with people that's down here because I am doing too much good in my neighborhood. And for those that don't know, let me make sure I'm crystal clear about this. I ain't never took a goddamn thing in my life. So I want to make sure y'all hear out my mouth because y'all with all this little fake hate don't make no doggone sense. I don't have to do anything like that. Never will I. So I just want to make sure we're clear on that. People mad because I care. People are mad because I can actually show up and show out and give things like this to the public who need it. It's sad. If I really want to make...
You're not... Oh my God. How many times I got to say this shit, Mom? When you put a logo of your township on these food boxes, when you put Dolton with your name on it on these food boxes, this ain't just you. It's the township. But guess what? There's churches that do this shit constantly. The church I attend, they do it what? Every Tuesday? Every Tuesday and Wednesday, my church does a food pantry drive. They don't put their name on the boxes. and and they don't put their names on seasonings and all this other shit. They just give you the merchandise. They do it correctly.
And their emergency food pantry as well.
And the emergency food pantry. It's a food pantry in Westchester. They don't put their names on the items that they're giving you. They just give you the service, but it's inside of a building where some of the stuff that needs to get refrigerated has to be refrigerated, and then they'll give it to you if these are the items that you're wanting, and then you take it the fuck straight home. She always wants to have a fucking event. If you're giving away food, why the fuck are you making this an event where you got bouncy houses and all this other stupid ass, dumb ass shit? You give out the food and you let them go. You give out the food and you let them go. What the fuck they hanging around for from 3 to 8 p.m. with ham and turkeys in the summer in a box out in the open? Tell me where they do that at. I feel you. Oh, you used to work. You used to work at Harvey and Markham, so you already shit. They even worse, but they ain't like this. Yeah, I know about Harvey. I know about Markham, but goddamn it, Dolton's a different kind of beast right now. Right? How is her? Man, her lashes was uneven like a motherfucker. Them bitches was scratching me through the screen. Like, real talk.
Y'all should be blasting the people that try to stop this. They try to stop this event from me feeding y'all that need the food. Make that make sense. You got people out here hungry. People out here don't know where they're going to get their next meal from. But the minute I go and say, hey, open up the food pantry, get them the food, because it's the people's food. Y'all got a problem with it. You got board members voting to stop. Like, unity events. Stop a picnic to feed people, guys. Make it make sense. But y'all missing the biggest point. You got people like myself that care about community that people try to stop. People will always try to stop things they cannot control.
No, a picnic
That's
is
what
a
it's all
picnic,
about. Someone young, vibrant, energetic, like myself,
or
who
have
cannot
food
and will
that's
not
ready
give
to
up
eat
is
right
the one
there.
that's moving forward. Throughout all the controversy, throughout all the drama, all the naysayers, all the haters. And I see some of y'all in the line. Let me count around for them in the line. Whoop, there she go. Look, right there. Whoop, that part. But they'll tell you that. Then they get in the little hey group. But you in my line, getting food. The kids out here bouncing in the bouncy house. You on the skate rink. All that.
Then she had the nerve to want to try to point out that one of her haters was in the line. You know, this in particular event had every bit about maybe 30 people there, and half of them was like her staff and her staff's children. So it wasn't that many people out there. And she had all that food in boxes out in the open, unrefrigerated, with ham and turkey in it. How fucking slow can you be? How fucking slow can you be? But I'm tired. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. I'm getting anxiety.
That's what it's all about. Now, let me go back to this food line. Let me go back and love on my people. You know what I'm saying? That part. Because that's what it's about. Making sure that we survive as a race, let alone as people. But making sure that we produce the good resources out here in the community. Because everybody talking good talk, but ain't nobody doing it. And I told y'all that before. I can't stand fake politicians. I can't stand people that only do work when it's beneficial to them, when it's time to run for office. Where y'all was at for 4 years? I've been doing this for the last 12 years. Go back. That's what I said. Do your research. The last 12 years, I missed a beat. Never
You
is
ain't
like time.
shit.
Don't feed my people and making sure they lights on, they gas bill paid, they rent paid, they mortgage paid. I have to bury their loved ones, all that. But y'all ain't talking about the good stuff that I actually produce. The surpluses that I actually have. Just becoming a supervisor Thornton Township, they had deficits forever. They spent $5 million at Thornton Township and didn't have the money. But did y'all talk about that when the other supervisor was in place? No, y'all didn't. That's why I say stop lying on me. Stop with all the little fake stories.
Well, I'm going to say this. Zuccarelli, rest in peace, was Thornton supervisor for 29 years. before he got sick and passed away. You never heard this kind of madness going on in Dolton Township during that time. I don't know what the fuck this bitch is talking about, man. This fucking son of a flea needs to shut the fuck up, man. Because she's talking herself further and further in a goddamn hole, and it's like she don't even care. She's doubling and tripling down because she know the heat is on her ass. So, like any punks will do when they know they about to get fucked up, they're gonna try to point out everybody else that helped them with the fuckery.
Stories, stop. Go find some truth. And that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna show you what truth is. And I see that they just reported that in Chicago, y'all got what, $40 million deficit or something else? Like, come on, stop.
Chicago got nothing to do with
love on somebody. It's more than likely just come out and say, y'all know that, right? I'm the topic of conversation of all y'all stuff. Stop. Go and love on your family. Life is short. Half the time when y'all come and see me, guess what's happening? Either you got a problem that the haters can't help you with. They can't help you pay your light bill, your gas bill, your water bill, your mortgage, your rent. Or you have something that happened. Somebody died. You need help burying your loved ones. These are the things that I stand for. The commitment to the community. That's what
they pay your life bill, your gas bill, bury your loved ones.
Character assassination.
Pay your rent.
Because they can't control me.
Pay your mortgage.
Other than that, why else are you talking about sitting here every day?
At what cost?
Gosh, at least show the good that I do. At least show some stuff that y'all benefit residents from. But they don't show that stuff on the news. They just show negativity. But guess what? Stay tuned. Because today, tomorrow, yesterday, I ignite. And I'm going to show you better not to tell you. At the end of the day, I don't have to keep on responding to everything somebody say. I don't do that. That ain't what I do.
Yeah, we know that ain't what you do, Tiffany Hinyard. As a matter of fact, you've yet to do that once. Answer a simple question. You just want to drown that shit out with food boxes and.
Buzz, this is why we need to put it out there. Where's your mama? We need to know who Tiffany Hinyard's mama is. We need to see her. We need to see who the fuck she is. So we can look and analyze and be like, oh, okay. Nah, I get it. I see where you get it from. I just want to see who the fuck she is. But don't talk about it because she get in her feelings behind that shit. Don't talk about my mama. Don't talk about my mama. Because, in one incident at the Dolton meeting, someone, Valeria Stubbs, an ex-trustee there, was talking, and she's a retired Cook County sheriff. On top of that, now any Cook County retired sheriff, they're still able to carry. They still got plugged with the circle. So if she wanted to do some shit, she wouldn't get no heavy repercussions. And some people at one of the jails or prisons that she knew about was asking her about Tiffany Hinyard's mother. And she was like, I don't know. And she brought it up in a meeting at open forum at the meeting. And Tiffany Hinyard got heated. Don't talk about my mama. Don't talk about my mama. No, we need to talk about your mama. Because she should have swallowed your ass. She should have let that shit bust on her damn knee and just licked it up. Because that's about what you're worth. A knee lick. What?
Bouncy houses and clown outfits and free giveaways of shit that's already available to the people. The trustees, like I said earlier, they don't have any problem with feeding the less fortunate. That's not a problem at all. Nobody has a problem with that. They have a problem with you putting, your name all on the boxes and all that crazy shit and driving the cost of it up. Like I said, prove to us that you paid for all that food.
Show us a receipt.
Prove that. Come up with one receipt and we'll leave you alone on this event.
I said what I said.
Yeah. Then you're making fun of somebody. Oh, you in a hate group?
Man, because that shit is fucking retarded, man. Shout out to Cooking with Frank, man. I'm telling you, if y'all not subscribed to his page, please go over there and subscribe to him on YouTube, man. He does good content, man. He does good content. Like my man Hannibal is Hungry, AG Tactical, Nate the Lawyer. Matter of fact, we about to go to Nate the Lawyer right now on this because Messy Miss Shine, she wasn't online. She's probably she's gonna do the meeting next week on the 12th because, like I said, the trustees didn't show out there in Dolton tonight. They did what Thornton Township did last week and didn't show up. They tired of the shit. And when the trustees don't show up, you can't have a meeting. But this fucking bitch still tried to make orders in a meeting with no trustees. So which is illegal? But we're going to find out. Michonne's a dude. No, Messy Michonne. I mean, I don't know who you're talking about as far as that, but no, I'm talking about a content creator called Messy Shine, M-I Shine, however you spell it. But you can pull it up and it'll pull right up. But we're gonna go to Nate the lawyer. And this is a real lawyer that does podcasting. And he's been following this whole shit for a while too. You're talking about that one. Okay, I get what you said. But let's go to Nate.
All right, people, what's going on? I know. I'm late. And people say, there's not going to be a meeting. What's Nate doing? But there is a meeting. Let's go right to it. I'm going to be sharing. Let me share this channel with you because I was watching it here. And this is the Critical Smoker. And he is live inside the room. I'm going full screen on this. Don't forget to stop by the Critical Smokers channel and give him some love because obviously he's in the room doing the work for us. So I'm going to leave this like this so we can see him up here, see his channel, the Critical Smoker.
Damn, man.
And they are live in Dolton. So I hope you guys can hear this. And I will be right back. But Hinyard is there and the trustees will not be there. I'm going to fast forward it, but you can see Hinyard right here. I have to full screen this.
All right, I'm gonna bring this up to speed.
I'm here to speak because they owe you an explanation as relates to what goes on with their
Hold on.
day after Labor Day, which was yesterday.
Wow. The UK. All right.
Hold on.
Critical Smoker.
All right.
So shout out to the Critical Smoker.
This is gonna be.
Make sure you go over there and show him some love
she's
because
doing
he's
right
in the
now.
room and we wouldn't be able to see all this without his good graces.
Look, it's whatever. I like Messy Miss Shine's content. So however you feel who she is or what she is or how she go, whatever, blah 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 blah. It is what it is for that. I'm not about to get into all that. This ain't the subject for the night.
Sorry, people. StreamYard is acting up and has kicked me out for some reason. But let me put Hinyard is in the room now. So let me put this back on the screen. Hopefully, we won't have any more hiccups. Here we go. Boom. There she is. Clifford, what's going on? All right. We had some technical difficulties right there for a second, but we are back. We got a member saying, hello from South Gardner, Maine. Yo, give me a shout out if you're not in the U.S., because every time we do this, we get like thousands of people who are not in the U.S. We got Canada in the house.
Shout out to my UK people that be watching me over here on
we had
Facebook,
Australia, New Zealand, South Africa. It's crazy.
Because it's 6 hours
Or if
ahead.
you're not from Illinois,
so I know
let
right
me
now
know.
it's like
Let me know. We got
6
a new attorney in the house.
morning.
What's going on?
Yeah,
welcome
like,
to the war.
No, it's like 4 in the morning.
What up
So shout
from
out to
Dolton?
the
Oh,
UK
you're in the
on
fire.
this show.
I feel for you. From Dolton. Wow. The UK. All right. Okay, old Canada.
UK love to see what's going on over here because this shit's worldwide, man.
Aloha. The UK again. Iraq. Wow, this is going. You can't tell me this is worse than Saddam, huh? This is worse than Saddam. Let's go. Right. So right now I'm checking to see on the Dolton page if they are up. I also have a special guest supposed to be coming tonight, so we're gonna see if that person is going to be here. I'm going to the Dolton page, the Dolton homepage to see. All right. Do they have their meeting? Do they have a meeting scheduled for tonight? No. They don't have anything going on. They don't have anything on their page. So
Shout out
no
to all
live
y'all
meeting.
that's tuning in tonight.
So we're doing this through
also
the Critical
I'm gonna
Smokers.
say it like, hey, if you want to be an admin on my YouTube page, if you want to make sure we keep the chat room proper and respectable, and we keep it moving and we interact with each other and stuff like that, just type in MOD. And if you want to be a mod, type in MOD, and I'll make you a moderator to the Black Bottom Roscast. I'm trying to build this family up the way I want it to be. And we're getting there. It's slowly coming. But if you want to be a moderator to the Black Bottom Roscast, just type in the comments section MOD, and we'll make you a mod.
This channel.
Just be respectful of yourself. And when I need you to get at somebody, you get
at. We didn't want no hiccups. We want lockups. Oh my God. New Zealand in the house. Rwanda. Iraq again? Iraq. How many people from Iraq is in the house? Texas. All right. I got the New Zealand. Idaho. All right. Now we're getting crazy with the Mars here. Whatever. All
right, let's get with this.
Make sure the people can hear what they're going to have to say. I got a lot of things to report to you this evening. Again, later on, I'm going to do a state of address to my village so people can understand what's going on. Get those answers to questions that many may have. And if you have questions, you can always email us. Can email me because we got email. That's how it has. So I just want you to understand what's going on before we move. First, I'm going to allow my department head to speak because they owe you an explanation as relates to what goes on with their departments. So it's not village business. We're not voting on anything. They're just going to talk to you about, hey, we're doing this in public works. We're doing this.
So this has become a campaign speech. Let me see. Oh, my boy Ed Steve, he's in the room. This is the person who's about to run for trustee. He's in the house right now, Ed Steve, but he's don't got his camera on. I think he's getting ready. So as soon as he comes up, oh no, he's up. He's ready. Here we go. This is Trustee Ed Steve. What's up, man?
What up? What's up with you? How you feel, brother?
We are right. For those of you who don't know, this is Trustee Ed Steve. He's running to be one of the Dolton trustees on the Clean House ticket with trustees right now. With Jason House and the other trustees. So
yes, sir.
He is running now. The link to support the Clean House and the trustees are in the description. He's going to be watching this with us, giving us all the insights on what's going on in Dolton about the police chief and all that. So he's going to be here to watch. How you been doing, bro?
Good, man. Good about yourself, man. It's hard to stomach watching somebody who will lie effortlessly, have a criminal defense attorney up here and saying I'm not doing nothing and I'm gonna present the facts when she gets called out and lies all the time. So, and she's running our town into the ground. So it's hard and it's disappointing to watch, but it's motivating because we got a fight in our hands to get her out of office, and that's what we're on right now.
That's true. Amen to that. Amen to that. But before we get into the live stream, I do want to show people one thing before we lose it. So the trustees, Jason House, Tammy Brown, Belcher, and Brittany Norwood all released this notice of cancellation, saying that the board meeting, they weren't going to attend the board meeting, and they're going to attend the board meeting on September 12th. And they gave these 4 reasons why they're not attending this board meeting. Now, the super mayor knew this, but still is holding the meeting. So there's no quorum. They can't conduct any business at this meeting, but she's still holding this meeting, right?
Yep. Pretty much just a campaign speech.
All right. So here we go. These people came here to see the super mayor speak, so let's hear her speak.
So that the public will understand what's going on each department. You have to talk to them and on the record, Trustee Stan Brown is here, and also Trustee Andrew Holmes is here. Both trustees show up as they always do to make sure they take care of this our village.
So one thing now that guy next to her, Now the you guys have seen that guy. This guy, the guy in that gray suit. That's her criminal defense attorney, no? Steve?
Yes, a criminal defense attorney.
All right. People saying boost volume. I'm sorry, it's the loudest this volume can go. So maybe I'll turn us down. But this is the loudest the volume on that end can go.
Yeah, it's because they're not. I guess they're not live streaming from the Village of Dolton YouTube page, huh?
No, they're not. They're not. This is someone who else is in the live streaming. And just let everybody know, this is if you want to give to the cause of them getting this woman out of office, because right now they got to go to the vote, they got to go to an election. As we all know, you need money to run elections and to get people out, and they need your help. So the link is in the description. The link is also here. Support the Village, the Dolton trustees' efforts to get Tiffany Henyard out of office. That link is in the description. Is also in the chat. So here, let's go on.
Lawyer. So if
I'm
y'all
about
not
to
familiar with
turn
Nate
us
the
down,
lawyer,
so just
to
so
this page.
we can
Nate the lawyer.
First, we're going to start with the fire department. So we're going to go with Chief Pete McKenna, and he's going to talk about the fire department and what they do for the month.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everyone in the audience. Here today, the Dolton Fire Department responded to 3,862 emergency responses for the village, which is 15.6 calls for service per shift. Out of the 3,862, 2,510 are emergency medical service responses in the village, as well as 1,352 fire rescue and motor vehicle accident responses, for a total of 3,862. Total calls in the month of August did include a crushed fire we had at 142 block in Curva, which included a vehicle and a garage, while multiple vehicle fires that also occurred during the month. Not any further report.
That was a quick report.
Oh, so I get it now. That's why she's able to do this fuck shit. Because her boy Andrew Holmes and Stan Brown, that are trustees, are there. So with them two and her, they can somewhat have a quorum. But that's not the majority of the trustees. There are 4 trustees, and the clerk's not even there. So really what she's doing is running amok in this meeting tonight that she did. She's utilizing the fact that she still has some supporters. Now this is not, think that we naive with the fact. She got some supporters out there that support her. And as long as she grease their pockets and give them certain hookups and all this other shit, oh yeah, they're gonna support her. Regardless of how ill will it is, no matter how ratchet it is, no matter how unprofessional it is. Some of you fucking colors, as long as you get some money, it don't matter how you get it. As long as you get it and it's in your pocket, you're going to do what needs to be done. That's fine. That's cool. But y'all keep doing that shit. See how far this is going to go. Everything in life comes to an end. Everything. All things come to an end. Whether it's good or bad. It's just the truth of life. But it's what side that you decide you want to play the field on. It shows the character of yourself as a person. If you willing just to take any old thing just because you can get it, that just shows your character. At my job as a person right now, the only way he can really, really make money, he got to beg other co-workers for material for him to make money. Because if he was to do it on his own, he'd be shit out of luck. Because he's a trash of a person on the phone to sell what we sell. Yeah, and I said it. He's trash. Everyone can't do sales. Like everyone can't do politics. Like everyone can't do construction. Like everyone can't cook. It's just certain shit certain people just can't do. And it's not your fault. That's just not your skill. So you need to find something that fits your skill set. When you find something that directly fits your skill set, then that's what you do. I said shit. Set. I'm sorry. It's getting late. But when you find something that directly adheres to your skill set, that's what you work with. Because that's what will elevate you. But some people be trying to do shit that they ain't got no business doing. This woman ain't got no business in politics. None. But because she done some things behind closed doors to get to rubbing elbows with certain motherfuckers, what they said about Kamala Harris, that she sucked her way to where she at right now. Yeah, it happens. Just like how some music artists suck their way to where they be at. Yeah, it happens. Don't think it's a bullshit fucking story. No, it's the truth. It's the whole truth, the nothing but the truth. It's sad, but we're gonna hear this debacle of a fucking so-called forum because in reality, this meeting should have been ended.
Works, Stacey, correct?
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, residents. Public Works for the month of August has repaired 5 water main shutoffs, 6 water main breaks, 2 service lines repaired, 2 fire hydrants repaired, 1 emergency shutoff, 8 sewers cleaned, 6 vacant properties cleaned, 36 vacant lots cut, 54 vacant properties cut, and 3 community service employees put to work. And they pay for people to come here on high traffic areas. The Public Works mechanics have completed 21 jobs to the Public Works Department, 1 job to the Police Department, 0 jobs to the Fire Department. If you see groundwater coming up through the curb or through the cracks of the streets, please give Public Works a call at 708-201-3280. And if it is after hours, please contact us at 708-201-3240. We are getting ready for winter time, so advise everyone if you have any leaks or anything.
And just to let everyone know, we are here with Trustee Steve. That's a little blank avatar right under me. So if you hear his voice, you'll look like the voice of God. That's the Ed. You still there with us?
I'm here.
Ed, just real quick, since the trustees aren't there, and why aren't they doing public comment? Because usually when we see the meetings, they start with public comment. Are they just skipping that today, or do you not know?
I would assume that she's just going to skip that. Or if she has some people in there to support her, she probably beeline. If they come up there and speak, if she gets some paid actors to get up there and talk, she may get that. She may do that, but usually because it's not a regular board meeting, so she's not going to follow the agenda because she doesn't have a quorum. She's just going to do how she feels best for her.
So she absolutely can't really even do anything at this board meeting except talk. She can't
make no appointments. All she can do is talk and have a department head out with it. Really should be nothing going on now because she doesn't have the quorum to have a meeting. But we know laws to her is suggestions. Going to do it. She's going to spill her propaganda. Everybody's lying. You only got one side of the narrative. Don't pay attention. Pay attention to the bingo giveaways and all the good giveaways I'm doing. Don't pay attention to the multi-million-dollar deficits. Don't pay attention to the things I covered up in Vegas. Don't pay attention to the $100,000 I spent on travel. Don't pay attention to that. That's all lies. Pay attention.
For all you who don't know, this is former trustee Ed Steve, who's running for trustee right now with Jason House on the Clean House 2020. He's giving us insight to what's the craziness of Dolton.
All y'all that's tuning in right now. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe and the bell button and hit the like on the way in the door.
Back to the action.
Here we go.
Around your house, please report them. We try to fix these things ahead of time before the ground freezes. Things like that are easier. So if you see anything happening as far as dumping or water-related issues near your home, please contact the Public Works Department. They're letting people know.
Thank you so much. Next, we have the police department. Everyone's gonna give a report.
Good evening, Mayor. Good evening, residents. The Dolton Police Department responded for 2,074 calls for service. We had a total of 568 parking complaints for a total of.
Now, Ed, since we got you in here, we got to ask you a question. What the hell's going on with the police chief? Who the hell's this guy? Where's Lacey? Because usually Lacey is like, clear the room, clear the room. Who the hell's this guy?
That's I think that's Officer Tier Young. I think that's Officer Tier Young, if I look at it correctly.
And he's like three. He got stripes, so he's a sergeant.
Yep. So I guess he's sitting there because, Lacey's no longer there.
Now Terry Young was the one that was getting all that overtime, right?
Yes, sir.
Ah, so he's a
So it's sometimes these people get put in a horrible situation with this mayor. So it's a mess, man. It's a mess.
Well, but hold on. Let's keep it real. Terry Young was getting 300 hours of overtime in a 2-week period. And matter of fact, there's only 336 hours in 2 weeks.
True.
So if he didn't know, then come on. Yeah. I don't think he's any fawn in the woods. And his name is all over those FBI subpoenas. So
yes, sir.
This is Mickey says, get ready for bingo.
Hey, shout out to my new subscribers. I appreciate you.
Yep.
The gifting TVs watch 50K banners to the elderly. Yeah, so we all know what's going on. We know exactly. Thanks for the super chat. We all know.
And believe me, the seniors are not that. She thinks the seniors are that gullible. Seniors are very. They've been around. A lot of them come from the Her Washington days when Her Washington said, "Take the money, but vote for me." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, take the gifts, but vote for me. They're not that. She thinks she can buy them off, but they're not that gullible.
Insanity.
$61,850. We had a total of 113 state tickets. Red light camera tickets, 4,375, for a total of $437,500. We had a total of 8 felony arrests for the month, 42 misdemeanor arrests, and 2 warrant arrests. Crimes against persons for the month, we had 1 aggravated battery assault, 2 forcible rapes, 1 murder. Crimes against property, 1 burglary, 15 motor vehicle thefts, 11 thefts, 0 arsons. The Dolton Police Department and also Commander Riley would like to thank all the Dolton residents that did come out for the National Night Out. We would also like to let you know that it is in the works again to have an annual car show for the police department as well. If you all have anything, if you need to talk to anybody from the police department as far as on the street, anything that you can see, please notify anyone in here.
Thank you. Next, we have Kim for code enforcement.
What the fuck is that?
I logged on another device.
All right. And next, we have housing. We have William Moore.
Good afternoon, Mayor, trustees, and to our precious citizens. I actually don't have a report, Mayor. Specifically, I would generate that report through my viewpoint. And if I could, for the record, I just want to share with our citizens as of August the 8th, they have removed my email address and all accesses to systems that we utilize in the housing department that generates income. I reached out on August the 8th to our IT department and asked them, hey, my email has been reactivated. His reply back to me, and I quote, Will, I'm sorry, please refer to the village administrator in regard to this matter. I didn't hear back from him. I sent him numerous emails to HR, and I heard back on August the 22nd. I was asking him because he indicated also that his attorney told him not to reply to me. And I asked him to send over to me, the letter that your attorney gave you that direction. And he didn't do that. And so I told him that this is disrupting the services that we provide our citizens, because on average, our department, we generate on average a month about $92,000 to $100,000 in revenue for the village.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna skip through some of this because all I'm hearing is
and Mr. Steve.
And Hannah was consistent, eh?
Oh yeah, Hannah was consistent. I watch his stuff, watching updates all the time.
Yeah,
put it together. Shout out to Hannibals Hungry. Also, let me shout out to the Critical Smoker who is live and putting this up. Again, I'm telling people, please just go over there and give that guy a like, a share, and subscribe if you like his content. Because he seems he's running this thing. They're not running it, so the only way we're able to get this is through him. So,
I think, and you made a good point. We can't forget. She keeps saying she went, and she did get recalled. Even though the courts threw it out, the vote, it went to the voters, and we convincingly kicked her out. Recalled by I think almost 500 votes. So she's technically a recall mayor. Just the courts threw it out.
Yeah. And I think that's a point in distinction. I second the super manager stuff. The last thing, I just want everybody to know. Also, don't forget to go to the description and support their effort to oust Mayor Hinyard. They're in campaign season.
We can use
funds for all that stuff. They can use $1, $2, every little bit counts. And that's the way we get her out.
Now,
because the courts ain't helping them. They tried to vote her out. The courts ain't helping them. You see, the state's not helping them. The governor's not helping them. So the only people that can help them is us. So that's what we're trying to do. Link is in the description to their gifts and go $50 to you'll be cooking jailhouse hookups with Roman. Oh man, I think she's probably going to be going to jail. Let's continue on with the super mayor.
And from there, it's like people getting marinated up on how they want to handle myself. In 2 weeks into becoming the mayor, get sworn in, I was faced with decisions by the board of trustees, and it's the board that I always speak of, saying that they want to control me. They wanted me to do something that I wasn't willing to do. They then initiated a recall on me. I had to fight that. They then initiated going and hijacking the bank account. I told y'all about that. These all the things that happened while in the seat. And these are people that I brought across the finish line. People that never, ever won a seat ever. They ran for office several different times and never won. So all I'm saying to you guys is wake up, pay attention, do your research on everybody. And you just, I want to research the mayor. Research everybody, and you'll understand the fight. You'll understand why things is the way it is. Because when we took over, we kind of cleaned up.
Just FYI, the trustees announced that they will not be there tonight because they were not able to get their stuff on the agenda. So they're doing another meeting on September 12th, which we will be covering.
But what's so crazy, she's saying that these trustees that came in was on her back. No, if y'all know y'all research, she went to Jason House. She went to Belcher. She went to Tammy Brown and wanted their support because they was already in it to a certain degree. If it wasn't for those trustees and Steve that she wound up kicking out after one term, she wouldn't have been the mayor, especially behind Jason House, because that's who she wanted to back her up more than everybody else that's on the fucking trustee board right now. How quickly niggas forget who the fuck helped you get to where the fuck you at. Ain't that familiar, y'all? Haven't y'all dealt with somebody like that? Whereas they helped you get somewhere, and all of a sudden you done flip the script on them, and now they ain't shit. I mean, tell me if I'm lying. Cause I know I done dealt with it in my lifetime. I done put plenty of motherfuckers on. And as soon as they got in and on, they forgot who the fuck I was, and they wanted to disrespect me. But I didn't do shit to them, but try to elevate them in what I was doing. I didn't want no accolades. I didn't want no fanfare. I didn't want, him this, Ross this, Ross that. No, I just wanted you to just show the respect. You could have did whatever the fuck you wanted to do out there and kept it pushing. Just show the respect, man. That's a lot of problems that go on in our black community. Us coloreds, us Negroes. We don't like to show people respect, especially when we get something from them to help us elevate ourselves to a different position in life. Yeah, it is. It's a motherfucker for you. And that's sad. But this is what we deal with in our community. And we got so many fucking other problems out here. We got the migrants issue going on, taking all these benefits, taking shit away from our community. We got these whack ass motherfucking fake ass, punk ass, lying ass Democrats out here trying to get back in office that ain't gonna do shit for you. I ain't saying who you supposed to vote for, but you better be cautious who you vote for. I'm not here to say, oh, vote for Trump, vote for this, vote for that. Y'all talking about these two people, but none of y'all talk about Cornel West, and he's trying to run too. He independent. Why is it so taboo to vote independent in this country? When it comes to the main seat, why is it so taboo for y'all to look into the independent parties and what their policies are? Y'all are so brainwashed to go with this side and that side. Y'all don't look at all sides. Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna speak on that too in another show. You know, it's just, man, I'll be getting so much other stuff, and I'll be dealing with the family and what I got going on. Like I said, when I put things together, I don't just like to just talk on this a whim. I like to know what I'm talking about, so I ain't just talking shit. And people are like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, actually I do. Like last week when someone had the nerve to come on my damn live stream and tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I wouldn't be talking it if I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. What you need to do is stop fucking around and thinking, you know, you're that. You know, because you don't fuck with me like that anyway. The person that did that shit. So you can keep that fucking comment to your damn self. Like real fucking talk. But at the same time, you want something from me and mine. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you want us to support what you got going on. But that's just you. The entities, I have no disrespect for.
And Tiffany Hinyard decided to still hold this meeting, even though they can't do any business there. That's our defense attorney, lawyer, and everyone else up there with her.
Oh, so actually they couldn't conduct business because of the outreach of the number of trustees they have in particular town. So actually this is an illegal meeting. That's why, and okay, y'all might say in text-wise that they canceled the meeting for tonight, but they didn't cancel it completely. They just postponed it because they wanted to do it for the 12th of this month. Get all the holiday shit out the way and all this other stuff. Let people go by their business for the remainder of the week, and then the next following week, we're going to hit the business. And they're the trustees, they're elected officials. They can do they can do that. They did it collectively, so don't get mad. It happens.
People been waiting on trees to get cut, trees to get paid, sidewalks to get paid. Whereas they had to pay 50% just to pay the sidewalk. What do you do that? The reason why I say that is you can't take the sidewalk with you. It don't add value to your house. But yet you had to pay 50%. So if the bill was $5,000, you had to pay $2,500. No one does that in any other city, but all was doing that. These are different things that we had to clean up when I got here. And when I got here, we moved really fast. What I mean by it is, when they got a complaint, I told them, please make sure you take care of the residents. All they care about is service. They've been neglected for so many years. And as I stated before, I grew here. Everybody else grew here. So when people come here thinking they got an opinion of my city, you mistake. Because I grew up here when it was strictly white. Now it's majority black. So all I'm saying to you is it's been a big change, a big difference. And I still want to
hold on, I'm stop this. Remember, you flew here, she grew here. What's going on?
Jason House grew there. Brittany Norwood grew there. Kiana been out there for 20-something years. I've been out there for 10 plus years, about 10 years. Tammy been out for 20 plus years. So I flew here, knew here. That's nothing but a catchy slogan that's time. But she's gonna keep repeating it. They flew here, I grew here. When Jason went to high school, grew up there in Dolton and Brittany. So it's just another one of her propaganda thing that is forever dying.
Any chance she doesn't go to jail? I'd say the chance she's going to jail is like 95%. You know, if I'm a betting man, if anybody wants to take bets whether she's going to jail or not, I'm betting that she's going to jail. So yeah. I would say put the house on it, but the FBI is taking a little time. Correction. I think the Superman sucks. We got it. Thanks again, D. Russell.
I will not be bullied. I will not be assaulted. I will not be
assaulted. Who's assaulted?
I want to say it. I ain't gonna say it. So all I'm saying to you is enough is enough, and we have to start now by fighting back.
Bully. Hell, she's the biggest bully out there.
Because at the end of the day, guys, we are the ones that have to do it. We are the ones that have to go to the city. We are the ones that got to make the change. We did not want to change it. Our people are watching what we do now. And if we don't change it, it would never, ever, ever change. But we have to band together and unify our community. That's why I stated in the beginning of this, just take some, because I am going to do a state address to my city, to my village, to my community.
State of the village address.
There's a lot of things that you guys need to know that you probably don't even know about. Because there's so much clickbait, so much negativity, there's so much disinformation. It's now time to clear up the misinformation. And in doing so, I'm gonna make sure I have a calm, collective atmosphere like this. Because pay attention to who bring all the drama to your community. Where all the hecklers that's normally in the crowd. They're not here tonight. Where everybody that got something to say, when everybody up here talking, giving their opinion. That's how you know everybody got plants in the audience. Because now today we can talk to you and you can hear us. The whole thing is making sure that you can hear what each side has to say.
All right, so she's thrown an allegation out there about the plants. Do you guys have plants there? No. Is that what's going on, Steve?
No, nobody has no plants. People got tired of her, and they start coming to the meeting and really vocalizing. That's when she started restricting how many people can come in. And I don't know if you know, the Attorney General actually gave a binding opinion that her meetings are illegal or they're a violation of the Open Meetings Act. Wow. So she restricts how many people comes in. I'm gonna send it to you. So she has to accommodate for the people that's come in. So people get angry and stuff like that. But now they're plants. They're just people get tired of all the her just continuously lie. And the trustee said, you know what? And there's so many serious things that's going on in the village, but she doesn't want to talk about the audits not being done, the multi-million-dollar deficits, the budget not being done. She doesn't want to address all that. She just wants to do her propaganda. Everybody's hating, and then fire her attorney if the attorneys vote. So she has a broken record, and people get tired of it.
All right, let me go to this next
one. All right, hold on. Let me pause this.
Don't jump.
So we got some breaking news from Dolton. All right. Let me pull this up. So this came out today. Share this instead. All right, so everybody can see this. So this is breaking news. Thank you to trustee. This is from the Office of the Attorney General of Illinois, signed September 3rd, 2024. Public Access Opinion, Open Meetings Act, duty to make convenient and open to the public. So this is from the Attorney General. This binding opinion, this is from Miss Schultz, Miss Lee. Who are these people? And Miss Hinyard. So who's Miss Schultz?
I think there were residents that actually sent over the complaint to the so Dan Lee, I think Miss Rosa Leftwich. These are other residents that actually sent the complaint in to the Attorney General office.
All right, so this is the Attorney General, a binding opinion issued by the Attorney General pursuant to the Open Meetings Act. For the reasons discussed below, the office concludes that the Village of Dolton Board of Trustees violated the Open Meetings Act by failing to make the June 3rd, 2024 and the June 1st, 2024 convenient. So this was because they didn't have enough space. Here's the background. The office received 3 similar requests for review of alleged that the board failed to make its June 3rd meeting convenient and open to the public, and a request for review submitted by Public Access Bureau. So we have many senior citizens. So this was because they held it in the smaller venue versus the bigger venue.
Yeah, they didn't accommodate them. when you have a small amount of people, when you have more people than you can accommodate, you go to another space that you can accommodate everyone.
All right, so
they didn't do it.
Let's see how many pages this. Ooh, this is a little page turner.
Yeah,
Let me see how many pages this was. Okay. Let me go to the conclusion. So the conclusion is because of also a hostile atmosphere. In accordance with these findings, in fact of law, the board is directed to take immediate action, appropriate action to comply with this opinion, and take measures to make all future meetings convenient and open to the public, including holding meetings in a location with enough space to be reasonably accessible, and configure a meeting setup to accommodate the public.
Yeah.
Although the board is permitted to take reasonable and appropriate measures to ensure the safety of members of the public and officials, it is directed to refrain from unnecessary security measures such as street closures, parking blockades, that's what she was doing, and excessive police presence that physically impedes members of the public from reaching Village Hall and/or causes a hostile atmosphere that may deter public from attending the meetings as required by section. So they're calling her out on everything.
And that's when, remember, Lacey said, "You yell out one more time, I'll clear the room. I'm gonna clear the room."
Yeah, they called those threats.
And then they blocked off the whole parking lot so people could. It was very Gestapo intimidating. Yeah, so that's why the trustees are going to the park district to do their meetings.
Yeah. No, it's crazy because I scanned this part up here too. This is a long letter. I'll put this on the locals page so you guys can get it too. Remember, you guys just click the link and you get it for free, so you guys can get this binding letter. We have many senior citizens and a number of disabled taxpayers. We're very concerned with Mayor Hinyard's administration bringing in hired out-of-town supporters, placing them strategically in a secure area to harass her opponents. Secondly, Police Chief Lacey stalked the room and repeatedly threatens to clear the room when he or his bosses receive support for such as applauding or anything says that the administration doesn't.
One more
That's
outburst,
true.
I'm
When
gonna
people
clear
start clapping, he's like, any noise, they want to clear the room.
And
So
he
they're
ain't there
saying
no more to
all of
clear the room.
so the Attorney General finally comes out and says all that stuff is illegal.
Illegal.
And they need to stop it.
Yep. And while she's saying, her attorney's saying the trustees is doing illegal. That's the fight we're in.
Wow. So at least now you guys are getting some help from the state, though. So
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
The question is, what's the repercussion? What can they do? What can they enforce? Now that we got the opinion, you know.
Now that you got the opinion, yeah. And I'll break that opinion down in more detail, and I'll also put it up on the locals page so you guys can have access to that opinion. So it's amazing. It's amazing that finally people. Because I'm thinking everybody's trying to CYA because they know how bad this woman is. If they don't do at least perceive to do something, they're going to be in trouble.
Around your home, you need a choice. When there's no one force you into voting this way or believing anything or believing statements or believing things that happen. Secure your home, secure your family. Come out and help this business move forward. I mean, you see the progress that has been done. You know, people talk about what's going on with hungry, what's going on in the village. I mean, what are you putting into it? I mean, if you can see that we're trying to grow it, you can see that the country has been laid.
I see. I got to see. That's what angers you. He's talking about you see the growth. He don't pay attention to one budget, to none of the finances. He sees how bad these finances are. He's talking about you see the growth. You see the concrete being laid. They hide behind little surface things. What about all the accusations? They don't address none of that.
Yeah, they don't address none of that.
Are scared due to the actions of the trustees. I just want to clear that up. She said we said, but I want to make sure you understand what's going on. Again, they don't want everything. They snap letters to the staff, writing them about their jobs. That's what the board of trustees have done. I have proof of all of this, but yet they keep.
Wait a minute.
And attention in our.
She want to sit up here and say that the board of trustees was sending letters threatening people's jobs, but at the last fucking township, at the last Dolton meeting, you was all smiley face about your Ace Boone Coon to ask for your damn board of trustees to fire Keith Freeman. It has been said that because they are in such a high deficit that they have to fucking cut costs and let certain employees go. You do understand that it was that they oh God, it was out of their hands. They couldn't help and stop that. Certain people had to get let go. For budget costs, not because it was personal. They got fucking come up with this fucking this money because they had a fucking deficit because of the mismanagement of funding, improper business procedures. You know, that will fuck up any company, man. That will fuck up a household. That'll fuck up your life. That'll fuck up a business. When you mismanage money and you got shit to pay, it's only so long you can go before that shit falls to the wayside. Like, what the fuck are we doing here, man? Are we in fucking sixth grade?
Village, and it has to solve. Yeah, it sounds good to say we all should get along, we all should this and that. They know this is election time. If y'all don't understand what's going on right now, it is election time. We are all running in 2025 in February. So everybody got to sit here and pull one down, the other down, or say something negative about somebody. But because they can't beat me, they have to do a smear campaign. And they're using the news.
Oh, they can't beat you?
Because if you can beat me,
that's what she thinks. She thinks that can't nobody beat her. She is the end all be all. Like Messi Michon said, she's the beacon of light.
I didn't go and try to destroy anybody. All I did was run for the seats. And that's what everybody should do. But they utilizing all these different outlets to try to overcome.
Oh, but you also made an ordinance in Dolton Township. If anybody take your seat as the supervisor of Dolton Township, they won't get that $250,000 salary. It'll drop down to $25,000. But you're not worried about, that. But as long as you stay in that seat, that money still stays the same. Huh? I'm telling you, the feds is watching all this shit.
You're super mayor because I am the people's mayor. And I am the one that always it is visible. It is on the street. That is me. It always has been. I'm gonna always feed your family. I'm gonna always play with your kids. I'm gonna always uplift them.
Because you one of them bitches that always like to be seen.
Them to say, hey, if I can do it, you can do it.
She's gonna do it out while she bankrupts the town. She fired people. She got how many lawsuits? You got covering up a sexual assault in Vegas. All that going on while she talking about she feeding the people. That's the stuff that when you're
with food and meat that sit outside for hours.
That if you're sitting there, it makes you angry because you just gonna continue to lie. You're not even gonna address the how bad the finances are right now. You're not even gonna address. Remember the firefighters come through. She wasn't even paying the insurance. Imagine you go. I think one of them had a child and they got a bill for it because they weren't paying the insurance premiums. She doesn't even address that. I'm feeding the people. Man, people see through that. Yes, it's election time and we voting her out. We got to get her out. Ain't nobody else coming to save us. Ain't no other attorney general, the governor, nobody's coming in to save us. We have to save ourselves. And that's what we're doing. We're going to get her out, period. That's the goal.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
Yes, man.
Great quote. Can the trustees bring their own mic and karaoke for the residents? Well, don't forget the trustees aren't there because they weren't she didn't put what they wanted to talk about on the agenda. So they're holding a separate meeting on the 12th. Do you want to talk? Do you want to explain what's going on with that? Why the trustees aren't there?
There's some serious things where the auditors are leaving. They're like, remember the story about the controller not turning over that money because the auditor, their auditors, the auditor won't turn over. Now the auditor don't want to do it. They got to find another auditor. The bank that was the bank for the village canceled the account. They got to get it. This is all serious stuff going on. Serious stuff going on. And look what she's talking about. And she won't put none of that stuff on the agenda that the trustees want to put on the agenda. At the same time, you see the attorney general say the way she's doing the meeting is illegal anyway.
Well, hold on. Wow. But one thing that you just said, you got to look. So the bank canceled an account. That's crazy.
They don't want it. She went near Casa Ruckus and it's a mess, man. It's a mess. And all this is chaos and the trustees behind the scenes are working hard or to keep it together. So she's talking about it's just smoke and mirrors. You know what I mean? But I'm glad because a year, 2 years ago, people were believing her lies. They were believing her lies wholesale. But people see through it. They're seeing through it now. So we just got to continue to work. And you'll see at the next board meeting, watch how smooth it runs. I have to continue to push that point. Look how smooth it runs when she's not in charge of it.
Wow. Well, she won by 82% of the vote, as she keeps saying. She won by 82% of the vote.
And I always say this, be that you tomorrow. This ain't nothing but a playbook for somebody else in another community to go through people because they think it's the right thing and it's not. It's wrong. No mayor would allow a board of trustees to come and overtake their office, and I'm not going to stand for it. And therefore, that's why you see me with attorneys, and that's why you see me appointing today the people that I see fit to help me get back control of my village, help me make sure that the residents nor the employees are afraid to come to work, because people aren't afraid to talk to people. They want to say good things in emails, but normally we talk to people. We're not a robot. You know, we communicate with each other as it relates to that department of what's needed for the resident. Whether it's go cut the grass, whether it's pick up branches that they cut down. We stop being human, and that's the problem I have. We have to learn how to love on each other. That's why y'all see me say I love you. That's nothing you can do about it. We have to lead with love. They're forgetting that. That's the big part of this that we're missing. We are a small community. We are a village.
Yeah.
She is good at blaming everybody else for what she does. And look what happened with Carmen over in the township. Look what people have turned on her because she runs like that. If you talk to the trustees, you get fired. You get all this stuff she's accusing the trustees of doing. She's been doing it for 3 years. That's why she ran this town into a month, almost to the ground, because that's how she controls people. And that's how she wants to control people with a vote, with a job. That's why Stan Brown wasn't speaking up because he worked at the township. Andrew, she had something on him. That's how she controls him. So she's gonna keep on doing it, man. You can keep it going. I think she had made an appointment. Somebody just texted she tried to make an appointment for village administration.
well, right now, just so everybody knows, this is Trustee Ed Steve, former Trustee Ed Steve, who's running for trustee with Jason House, who's running for mayor. And this link that you see on the screen is for their campaign. If you can, $1.50, whatever you can give, it'll be there. It's going to be well appreciated because it's going to go to get the super mayor out of office. And hopefully, she'll get indicted and be put in prison too also. But right now, they are in a fight for the village, and this is the way that you can help. Unfortunately, campaigns cost money, and they need your help. So Trustee Steve is here, and it's well appreciated if you can support their efforts. Link is all
right. I done went way over time. Like way over time. And I'm sorry about that. I keep telling y'all that I'm gonna be trying to go over time, but man, sometimes it just happens. But we're gonna wrap this up for tonight. I hope everybody had a great showing. I appreciate all the engagement as far as tonight. Man, damn it, man. I don't know about what you just said about one of my favorite content creators as far as what she got going on and what you saying about that. I'm not gonna study that. We're gonna leave that as it is. We're gonna end this night and we're gonna have hopefully we have a great remainder of the week. Be looking out for that next upcoming meeting. I'm quite sure there's going to be some other stuff going on as far as the debacle in the south suburbs. I really feel and pray for all y'all that's out there dealing with what y'all deal with. I'm going to say have a great remainder of the week. And like my man Sinful the P always used to say, God rest his soul, I want you to live as long as you want and never won't as long as you live. This is Black Bottom. We out. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I appreciate all y'all. be back next week, same bat time, same bat station. Every Tuesday, 8:15. You are here at the Black Bottom Broadcast.
Chicago, nigga. I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe. I follow.
Shout out to all the moderators. And like I say, if you want to be a mod, man, just hit it in the comment section or hit me up on my email, blackbottombroadcast@gmail.com. Any other subjects, hit me on the email. Hit me directly if you know me directly. Play my wife. And we'll clap. But shout out to all those that want to do some collabs with me. We'll talk about it later. We'll get that in order. Appreciate the engagement. Everybody's been good. I really appreciate it. All you ghost watchers, y'all need to start speaking up and just get on the page. That's another story for another time. But hey, I appreciate all those that did that to a band and fellowship with the brother tonight.
Nothing can stop me. I'm
gonna check out that video that you just sent me on my inbox, Big Mike. I got you.
I follow. No need to say where we are heading now, babe.
You are here at the Black Bottom Broadcast, and we are signing off. Appreciate all the respect. We growing, y'all. We getting there. Not too much longer. I ain't got too much further to go, but I still got a long way to go. But with y'all help, we get there real fast. Hopefully before the end of the year, we'll be all right. We got work to do. Let's come on and support. Like, share, and subscribe. And hit the like button on the way in. And we are on.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
But who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough.
Appreciate all y'all coming out tonight. Until next week.